Conway Twitty. Hearts on fire. One
Better than any song.
Unbelievable. What episode is this?
I don't know now.
We were on 37, so this is 38.
Is it?
Yep.
You're sure it's not 37? We're
Nope.
on 36?
Nope. This is episode 38
38.
or 37.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Xite Gaming podcast, the place where you come for the games, but you stay for the truth. My name is Chris, and tonight I am joined in episode 38 of the Xite Gaming podcast by my best friend, James D. Downey.
Hello.
D, it is an absolute... Oh, it's just an absolute... It's a pleasure.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Ditto. It's
Yeah. To be
hugely.
back with you once again. We have had our little hiatus.
Oh, God. It was the toughest 3 weeks of my life.
It was very tough.
It was tough.
You know, whenever you get into such a rhythm of doing things and then you're suddenly knocked out of that rhythm.
Yeah. Do you know what's weird, though?
What?
Just as soon as you started speaking, it was like, it might have been 3 weeks or 3 years or 3 minutes from the we did the last one. I was just like, yeah, we're back in it.
We're just back into it, yeah.
That was pretty cool. Like,
That's it, like, you know. But yeah, we've had a little hiatus. Thank you to everybody who has been keeping up to date with what's been going on. But we are back with episode 38. We think could be 37. We're not
it
entirely
has been 3
sure.
weeks, so we may have.
It has
lost
been
track.
3 weeks, yeah. So it should be 36, 37, 39.
Yeah.
But that's not how this works.
I
So we
wish.
could literally go away for like to the end of the year and then come back with like episode 70 something.
Episode 70 something. We're back.
D, it is a bitterly cold night out there
It
because
is.
the storm from Siberia is on its way.
I like that. That's better. They've called it the Beast in the East, but I think the Storm from Siberia sounds better.
The beast in the east is fucking brilliant.
You like it?
That's brilliant, yeah. I
Beast
knew
in
I
the
heard that somewhere and I was
Yeah.
like, the beast in the east.
The Beast in the East, or the Beast,
Beast-
from the East.
Yeah. The storm from Siberia, though, I like that too.
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it too.
Vote now.
Alliteration.
Alliteration,
going
yeah.
there.
It is February 26th today.
Aye.
And yeah, just an absolute pleasure to be back here with you, D.
Only 2 days left in February.
That's amazing too.
Isn't it?
Kick the ass out of February.
Booyah.
We're nearly into March, nearly into spring, and we're still doing this.
Yeah.
And we still have all you lovely people to thank for keeping us going on a weekly basis.
That's it. That's it. It's been well over a year now. It only really dawned on me the other day. I was like, we've been doing this for over a year, doing videos for over a year.
Yeah.
We've over 106 videos
Yeah.
put up on the channel. now.
How would you rate our like how much we've got in, like not got into this, but how much we've put into this so far? Do you think?
115%.
I know it's very, very cliche, but do you think the best is still to come with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have barely scratched the surface of the creative power we contain. Okay? We're
I've-
about to explode in creativity. The content we are about to produce will come blow your fucking mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or we may stop.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
We could. It'd be
You know
more
what?
like us. to
That
just,
podcast was good. Let's finish on a high.
Let's-
Let's call it.
we'll bow out
Quit
spectacularly,
where we're ahead.
or mediocrely, just a pop.
I don't know. I think
Uh,
we're gonna get more consistent with our videos.
I think. Yeah. No, I do honestly think that.
Quality's gonna take a nosedive.
It's gonna take a-
It'll
but
be 2 a
quantity,
week,
yeah,
So don't worry about
2 a week. Fuck, that would be 4 a week.
14 a week. You heard it here first. That's 2 a day.
2 a day. 2 a day for a week for 4 years.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's the next plan.
That's how we're gonna do it.
But no, I do think the best is yet that we have some cracking ideas, and I think now it's finally time to just hit the.
Hit the hay running.
I was going to say hit the nose and the head. That's not right.
Hammer the nail with the
Shoe, which is on the other,
table.
which is turned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
We make as much sense as
D,
ever.
how has your week been? Well, how's your 3 weeks
3
been?
weeks been? Okay, so what happened essentially is this, and I will now portray what happened in my week thusly.
Thank you, D.
I'm trying to buy time because I couldn't remember.
Yeah, of course.
A couple of things happened.
Yeah.
I'm now living and working in Belfast, which I really enjoy.
Excellent.
I like living up.
You do enjoy
Belfast.
That's good.
It's pretty good. I've been eating a lot of junk food up in Belfast, which is kind of what I was mentioning to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you've got easy access to it. Deliveroo.
It's very easy.
Very easy.
When it's easy, it's easy to eat. Does that make sense? When it's
Mhm.
available, when it's readily available,
Yeah.
it's easily available. It's ready available. It's when it's easy.
When it's easy to eat, it's readily available.
That's it.
Nailed it.
When it's readily available, it's easy to eat. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
You kind of just stole the words. Took the words right out of my mouth.
I was
know.
going to sing the next part of that song, and I realized that's not the next part. Of the song.
I don't
What
even
was
know the
about to
next part,
sing, I
yeah.
was like, and I'm hungry like the wolf. That's what I was going for.
Let's run with
I
that.
am hungry, and that's probably where that happened.
Yeah, I'm quite hungry too,
But,
actually.
I've been eating a lot of junk food, basically because easy access,
Yeah.
readily availableness.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to stop doing that now.
You're gonna hit the nail on the head.
Going to start eating more healthily. Saying that on the way down the road today,
Yes. What did you get to eat, by the way?
you'd never believe it.
All right.
Try and guess. have one
Um,
guess.
So you're coming from Belfast.
Uh-huh.
Can you give me a clue? No,
God,
I
he's
don't
good.
know.
He's got it. I know he's got it.
Did you get a? Did you stop in Armagh?
No.
So you stopped in Belfast or on the Belfast Road?
Uh-huh.
Did you stop at Applegreen?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get Chinese?
Maybe.
Did you get? So it's chopsticks.
I
is
got
it?
a chopstick.
Oh my
That
god!
was a good shout.
Swish.
I thought you were gonna go for whenever because
I was gonna go Subway.
Subway. No, I was going in to get a Burger King.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right,
love
that's
Burger
right.
Kings, but I very rarely get them.
Do you love Burger King?
I think Burger King is seriously underrated in this country. Well, all countries.
All right.
Delicious, like a fucking
Yeah, true. I haven't had a
Burger
Burger King.
bacon and cheese, delicious. But yeah, I went for Burger King. And I was kind of like, I don't want to be eating unhealthy food, and I was like, the noodle bar looks nice.
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
No.
It's pretty bad though.
Yeah.
But I got like some noodles and chicken black bean and
Excellent.
salt and pepper chicken. That was delicious.
Brilliant. Great choice.
It was excellent. But that's what I had today. But in general, eating a lot of food.
Nice.
I've also been sort of, what would you call that? Like I've been, you just like
Just eat.
eating all
Just
all
binge
kinds of
eating?
shit. Yeah. What do you call that thing? Gluttony.
Gluttony.
Gluttonous.
You've
I've been very
gluttonous.
gluttonous
Yeah.
in general.
You
Last
call that thing? That seventh deadly sin.
Is it the seventh deadly sin? I don't think it is.
It's the fifth.
I'm going by the movie Seven.
That's the fifth.
I don't think it's the.
Yeah.
But yeah. So last weekend I was away in Leeds,
Yes.
visiting a friend of ours.
Yes.
And that
Good.
was another weekend of sort of eating whatever and drinking a lot of alcohol.
Did you have anything nice to eat out there?
Did we? Kind of, not really.
People always like to hear about what you had to eat.
We went to Pizza Express.
What's
Which
that like?
is a
There's
lot-
one of those in Belfast.
I know.
What's it
There's-
like?
There's a lot bigger in England apparently. It's all right. It's not. It's just decent enough pizza.
All right. Yeah.
We were kind of talking. We were like, it's interesting that they've managed to like make like a sit down pizza place because there's not a lot of those.
No, there's
Pizza's
not.
very much a takeaway kind of.
Yeah, or else
kinda
takeaways will like build on like a little like eatery where you can sit and eat.
But
yeah.
this is a full fledged restaurant. Like, so.
Wow.
So I had one of those. We had. Oh, do you know what we had? It was pretty interesting. So we went to York for a day, and we had a Yorkshire pudding, but like not like like we get Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like a
it's
little
not like
thing
that.
and you fill it
It was
with
filled with
It was filled with like meat,
meat.
and
Yeah.
vegetables and stuff.
Brilliant.
But what we got was it was like a wrap. So basically, it was a Yorkshire pudding, but they had it flattened essentially, and they put your meat and stuff in, and they wrapped it up. Like
In the Yorkshire like pastry
Yeah.
wrap thing.
exactly, and
Excellent.
you could just walk around and eat it. Like.
Was it nice?
It was really nice.
Wow,
I wasn't
yeah.
expecting it to be as nice.
What's York like?
York's really cool. It's like really old, sort of got a big minister, a big cathedral,
Okay.
but they call it a minster or a minister.
Oh, like Westminster.
Exactly.
Or Eastminster.
York Minster apparently.
Is that what it's called?
Maybe,
Wow.
not sure.
York Minster Abbey.
So we had it, and then there's like down beside it, there's all these like really, really old, like tiny little streets, like properly old. Like
Yeah.
we were walking down one of them, and it's like like they have where the old buildings where like they're pretty far apart at the bottom, and then as they go up, they step in.
Yeah.
And they step in, and there was about that much distance from the
Holy
top.
shit.
It was pretty cool,
It's real old time.
old timey.
Village,
And you had
yeah.
all these like there's like a Viking show and all that.
Is York famous for anything? Apart from Yorkshire pudding?
I think that big chapel
Yorkshire
is pretty.
tea?
Yeah,
Tea?
we went past Tetley Tea,
Yeah.
but not in York. That
Right.
was in Leeds.
Pretty sure Yorkshire have a tea or something.
They have Yorkshire
Yorkshire.
tea is a thing.
Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire Terrier, the
Uh-huh.
dog.
Yeah,
Not sure if it's from Yorkshire.
not sure.
York
York was pretty good anyway.
Yorkie bars.
Funny fact, actually from Jersey.
Are
Nah,
they? I probably would have bought
I
them.
would have believed that though.
They're not for girls.
No.
Or they're taking that off though now.
Remember
haven't
they did the pink one then one year,
Yeah.
and it was like,
Is it still not for girls, or
I'm gonna get one anyway.
or have they
What?
not done that anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably not. It's not PC.
It's not PC, is right.
It's not personal computer. So yeah, that was a good weekend had there, and
Excellent.
got home then, and then just did another week of work.
Yeah.
And came home this weekend, did fuck all.
Excellent.
Fucking tell you, did fuck all, Chris.
Have you been playing any video games?
Video games?
Yes.
I have literally played only State of Decay, and that's it.
Ah.
And it's only been to do videos, which I haven't put up yet.
But they're
Don't hold
great.
your breath. but
If
they'll
you
be
haven't
up.
seen the first part, you can check that out, and it's excellent.
It's
I
amazing.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Christopher thinks it's amazing.
I did think it was amazing.
Yeah. He doesn't think that now.
Still do. I'm going to download it, and then we'll have a downloaded video from YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you can't lose it. It'll never go away.
You know what I mean? We're hitting the ground here.
With the hay and running on the foot. Terrible.
Table, tortoise.
So that, like, I mean, I did do a right bit. It feels
Yeah.
like I did a right bit. What, bowling?
Bowling in
I've
York?
No, in Belfast.
Right, okay.
Bowling in the Odyssey.
What's that like?
In the Odyssey bowling.
What's that
There we
like?
Pretty good. It's good
I've
bowling, man.
sat in there and had a slushie,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I haven't been bowling.
You should go bowling.
I had a slushie. I think I had fries. Do they do fries?
I'm sure they do. They do
Yeah.
food.
They have a full bar, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's pints flying about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah?
I enjoyed bowling. Like.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you win?
No.
Nah.
I kind of challenged. I was consistent.
Was it just a 3 you went bowling?
I got a lot of 9s.
Oh,
and
was
8s.
it was with your work ones, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It was a
Okay.
bunch of
Okay.
us.
Okay.
So we did that, and not a whole pile else actually. But
Nice.
like, it was a busy week. Like, I was constantly doing stuff. Like, so I don't feel. Whatever I say here is gonna pale in comparison with what you've been at.
Nah, quiet week, boy.
Quiet week.
Quiet week.
Not much. Not much.
No, not a whole pile, but just dawdling about.
Dandered about over there.
No, I had a very productive 3 weeks indeed. D. I travelled, seen some sights.
Seen the world.
I got engaged, and now I'm back here doing podcast. Thank you, D. No, I had a fantastic holiday, obviously, with Aisling. Started off fucking brilliantly. Took a nosedive. No, honestly, don't know what to say. I think I've explained
I mean, you've probably told everyone.
I actually haven't though. I've literally talked to my family and parents, and then after that, people are just more excited about the engagement than the holiday. So I've just been like, right. So we went Friday the 3rd of February. That seems like so long ago. Like, we kicked the ass out of February, something serious here. Like.
3 weeks in February though, I'll eat it up. Like,
Yeah,
I'll eat it
I
up.
will. We took off for the airport then that morning. Actually, still had no idea she was going to New York.
Yeah.
So that was the first surprise.
That's
Surprisingly,
pretty. I think that's pretty badass.
surprisingly with New York
Pretty
was in the airport. It was literally walked in. We both went to the toilets, and then I took out the little boarding pass that said that we were going to. So surprised her with that.
That's pretty good.
Flight to New York was great. Had really good seat right at the back of the plane, so extra leg room.
Oh,
Lovely
nice.
reclining kind of seats and all. It was excellent. Watched an excellent film D on the way over. I want to talk about this first of all. Watched
fuck the holiday.
oh, we'll get to that. Watched
important.
3 Billboards. Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
That film, man.
Isn't it great?
It's fucking excellent. Hey.
Yes!
I didn't know that you had seen it.
I was so pumped to see it.
What was it 3 billboards out of
Ebbing, Missouri.
Ebbing?
Missouri.
Fuck, it's so
Isn't
good. Hey,
Oh, it cleaned up the BAFTAs the other night.
did it?
Yeah, I got 5.
I was
5
watching it, right?
awards.
I put it on and I was like, oh, this is okay. Put it on and I was like, Woody Harrelson's in this,
Yeah.
and I knew I recognized the what do you call the lead, the lady?
Oh, Frances McDormand.
What is she in?
Oh, she's in a bunch of stuff. She's in Fargo, and she's in Raising Arizona, and she's in a lot of Coen Brothers films.
I remember seeing her and I was like, oh, okay, so this should be pretty good. Started off and I was like, this is, it's pretty gripping. And then about, where I'm talking about, midway, and it just takes that turn and it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like, what the
I know, yeah.
fuck?
It's freaking
Really,
nuts.
really good movie. Hey.
It's also hilarious.
Very, very
Very
good.
funny.
Very witty. Very good. Excellent.
No,
Excellent.
I'm
film.
so glad that you've seen it and enjoyed it. Because
Very good.
I've been watching that film because I
Yeah.
really like the director who
Yep.
did In Bruges
Yep.
and Seven Psychopaths,
Yep.
Psychopaths, and I really like Sam Rockwell,
Yep.
who's in it, and he won Best Supporting Actor last night.
Yep.
Played him. And obviously Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson's excellent. in
He's
that movie.
excellent at most things.
We'll talk a little bit about it off camera because I don't want to spoil it any. Watched The Departed.
Brilliant.
And
Classic.
watched I'm pretty sure I watched something else. I forget what it was. Anyway, landed in New York and it was cold. It was
yeah.
I was prepared for cold. First of all, obviously Aisling, because she didn't know that she was going to
yeah.
New York, I kind of had to make sure during the week that she was packing. I kept trying to fill her head with all this crap, it could get really cold in Florida, so you better just pack.
That
you know.
humidity, it frees you up.
And then thankfully
real
she was
good.
like, oh yeah, the planes get cold, so I'm going to take a coat anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So
Maybe take 3.
So I bought her gloves and all this stuff bought myself gloves and all. Thank God I did, man. It's second to Antarctica, probably the coldest place on earth. Swear to God.
No exaggeration.
It was like I didn't even want to take my hands and
It's
my
a
gloves
different
to take
cold
pictures.
over there as well.
It's like the wind chill.
Oh, is it the wind
So it's
chill?
cold,
Yeah.
and then the wind hits you, and it's like, oh, it's like just properly bitterly
Just
cold.
drains you.
An excellent city though. Couldn't believe it. Like I was like,
New York.
being the cities, like, and it's like, okay, this is pretty cool. And
Yeah.
then like you see, like, it's not buildings, it's fucking skyscrapers that you're
Yeah,
walking under, and
yeah.
it's like, holy
It's
shit.
fucking
Your
crazy.
ones visited New York recently, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
What'd they think of it?
They enjoyed
They
it.
like
They,
it,
they
yeah?
were kind of there. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously they enjoyed the sights
Mm.
and stuff like. But
Yeah.
they knew a lot of people there. 'cause
Oh
they'd been
right,
there
yeah,
before.
very good, very good.
So they're visiting people and stuff. But yeah,
We thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely have to get back to New York.
I'll have to get to New York some point.
Seen obviously all the touristy sites, the Empire State, Brooklyn Bridge, Grand Central.
Did you get over to the Statue of Liberty?
No. We were on our way down to the Statue of Liberty, and we did the Brooklyn Bridge first, and we were like, so if we cross the bridge, there's like a ferry point there, and that takes you out. And we had the tickets and all for it. And I don't think either of us have been that cold as we were standing on the bridge, and it was
God.
like a really blustery day. Really, like,
So the
lovely
idea of
blue
getting on the
skies, but it
boat-
was just freezing, and we were just like, no way. It's like, it's not even worth it. It was like, if it's all right tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. And we just had so much other stuff to cram into like the 4 days we were there. We're like, nah, it's fine. We were fine. It was just an excuse for us to say we have to go back and see it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But no,
Next
it was
year.
very good. The World Trade Center Museum
yeah.
and Memorial Site is spectacular.
Really? Yeah.
Very, very cool place. The museum's quite morbid, obviously, as you'd
Well, yeah.
expect, but it's so interesting. And the actual feature that they've done for like
the two sort of
incredible.
yeah.
Like, and it's like we always see it on TV here from being here in Ireland, like, and like it doesn't prepare you for like the size of what it was. It is so fucking big. Like, it was very, very cool indeed. New York is a wildly expensive city.
yeah.
Like, we were like, my auntie kept saying before we went, like, she was like, it's a very dear city. You know, she was like, so you probably want to like window shop a lot and see if you're shopping for Florida. And we were like, yeah, obviously. But like food and stuff like that, like, it is fucking wild. Like,
Go on. How
it's
much?
well, let me see. We went to, obviously,
$15 for a soda.
we went to well, I suppose it depends where you at. Like, we had breakfast at a couple of like local diners, if
Ah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, like one-off kind of diner. Like, we had a walkway. We walked way to like you know, like the suburbs of New York, if you like, you know, kind of out of the city.
Not in Manhattan.
Not in, well, it was in Manhattan, but it was like the quieter side, you know what I mean? And found like these wee diners that were fucking brilliant, really, really cool. So at there, and then we went to, I forgot to mention, we went to the Natural History Museum, which was excellent.
That's pretty cool.
Very, very cool place indeed. Seen dinosaur bones, which I was like, this is
That's awesome.
this is brilliant.
Built up and all.
But
Built up like.
all built up, like,
That's
yeah.
nice.
But we went to Times Square, obviously.
God,
which
there's
is-
so much stuff in New York.
Like, Times Square, like, how do I put it? Like, it's a great place, but fuck, I hate it. Like, and I can see why people hate it. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so
Is it?
built up and busy, and just like, you're just like, why? Like, why do you need this? You know what I mean? Like we were in Central Park, and then you walk through Times Square, and it's like, this is just chalk and cheese. Like, it's like
Fuck.
so quiet and peaceful, and then in here it's just. But we went to
That's
Hard Rock Cafe, and we knew we were going to pay a bit of money for, because we've had like in places I got before, but we went in, and because it was Times Square, everything was even dear. I got like a chicken salad, and Ashley got like chicken tenders. We both got a drink, and it was like $84,
Shit.
not including tip.
Oh,
And we were
yeah.
like, holy
20% tip on
shit, that is fucking wild for a salad and chicken tenders. Like,
that. Yummy.
it was fucking crazy, dude. Like,
Oh, that's good,
but we
man.
were there for Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah, right.
Spectacular, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, it,
Atmosphere.
yeah, it was like it was so busy during the day, and then literally the Super Bowl hit, and everywhere just went just dead, just so quiet. The streets like went from like being just packed to just like, well, I suppose it's empty, but it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Did you watch the Super Bowl yourself?
No, I didn't bother. I literally at this moment in time, I can't remember who played.
Patriots and Eagles.
Ah, yes, the Eagles won.
The Eagles won.
Destroyed
yeah.
the city.
But yeah, it was very good to
Rumours
watch. I
food.
mean, the atmosphere was great and things like that. What else we do in New York? We took a train out to visit our cousin out in Woodlawn, which is like across Harlem, out by Queens, I think it is.
Queens.
Very, very cool being on the train and stuff. Was just sat next to a bunch of Knicks fans coming from McGeeham
Ah,
who were very loud and rowdy and Hispanic.
the
So,
Knicks or
it was excellent.
basket.
Yeah, they had foam fingers, so I assume it's basketball.
Baseball.
No. The Jets are
Ice
hockey?
hockey?
No, that's the Jets.
Football.
No, that's the Giants.
Lacrosse.
That's the school scholarship team. I don't know. I don't know either. But yeah, just really, really good experiences in New York. It's exactly what you see on TV.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can put it. It's so commercial, and everybody's in a fucking rush 24/7.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like we were starting off our days at 6:37 in the morning, and it was just
go
fucking mental. But then we took so we were about to leave the hotel for so obviously got engaged in New York as well.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Little side note.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I had the ring with me, right? And I said to you beforehand, this chair is really annoying me.
Right?
And then
Yeah.
it's so squeaky.
I know.
And then I had it with me, and I was scared shitless of going through the security in the airport, because I was like, do I put it into my hand luggage and then maybe Ashton stand beside me and they pull out the ring, and then I'm like, oh shit, impromptu proposal, or do I put it into my bag? And apparently JFK are notorious for bag loss and stuff. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I asked my auntie, and she was like, you can do it either way, but she was like, I would just put it in your bag. You're gonna have a lot of stuff in your bag anyway. You may as well.
The bag, the check bag, or the
check bag. So I put it in the check bag and winged it, and thankfully it showed up. But I had it on me, and my initial plan was propose, not just get it over and done with, but as soon as you can, when the moment's right, and that way, that's off your chest. Took me 3 days. And the worst thing was I was carrying the ring with me everywhere, just in case the time came up. We were going through metal detectors and security into all these sites, and I was just like, oh my God. I was just so fucking stressed every time we came to security, in case it was just
So they have metal detectors in all these places?
Empire States, natural history, everywhere, the bag checks, everything. Security is really, really high. World Trade, all that. But thankfully nobody said anything. If they seen it on the wee belt or whatever it was, they obviously they let it slide. And we were leaving for breakfast one morning, and I was just like, you know what, I can't go no further. So popped the question, obviously said yes.
Hey.
It was terrific. Yep. Went and got an IHOP breakfast in New York, which was excellent then, and then headed for Wall Street downtown, all down there. Spent the day there, brilliant. But we were just about to leave the hotel for a flight to Florida, and Ashley was like, so do you have everything? And I was like, yep. She's like, phone, yep. Wallet, yep. She was like, have you got all the tickets for all the parks in Florida? I was like, yep. She was like, you sure? I was like, let me check. Nope. I was like,
boy.
It's like, have they fallen out? I was like, nope. And then my one's got on the phone, and they're like, yeah, you left them here. They're in the car.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, oh my God. So I was like, oh shit. And I could see Aisling was kind of freaking out, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy them down there. And probably cost us the guts of $2,000 to buy them all down there. So I was like, but I was like, I'm not letting that ruin it. I was just like, I'll just buy them, and I'll think about the cost after that. Thankfully, got on to my auntie, who was just world class. She was just like, leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. She did her thing with whoever on the phones and stuff.
Talk to her people who talked to these people.
Yeah, she kind of explained the situation, that I was out, we were getting engaged and all, and couldn't have been more helpful. Sent us through a couple of codes and stuff that we gave to the people at Universal and SeaWorld, and they couldn't have been more compliant. Printed us off new tickets. Everything was good down there.
Sweet.
So it was excellent. So flew down with Delta, then down to Florida, and just had an absolute blast for 2 weeks, dude. It was unbelievable. Stayed in the same hotel that we did 7 years ago.
That was crazy, yeah.
Did all the parks, did all the normal touristy stuff. Just had an absolute whale of a time. Ate some serious food. You want to talk about eating food? We ate some fucking serious food. We were doing a thing where we go to the parks early in the morning, and we kind of leave just after lunchtime, come back, shower, and then we pick a new place that we hadn't been to somewhere in International. International Drive is fucking 42 miles long, dude.
42?
Yeah, from now.
Get the fuck out of
the
here.
International Drive, the stops and all, that's a lot less, but the actual International Drive road is 42 miles. So we were told. And I was like, that's crazy.
And we walked it.
We walked every step of the way. Didn't see a thing for the 2 weeks, Dave. Just walked. But we had out so many places, Dave. Twin Peaks, that I sent you a picture of, we walked in and got the shock of our lives, because it was lingerie week for the waitresses. And this girl greeted us in full lingerie, wearing nothing else. And I was just like, she definitely doesn't work here.
We'll have table
she handed us 2 menus. Was like, follow me. I was looking at Ashley, and she was like, oh my God, what is this? Sat down, got a fucking delicious chicken fried steak.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then a pint of, actually a tankard.
A tankard?
Of Miller Lite served below freezing. And I'm really into Miller Lite now.
Oh, you're a Miller Lite guy?
I'm a Miller Lite. I was Miller, obviously. I like Miller. But Miller Lite guy, I'm 100%.
Is Miller not all Miller Lite?
No.
Coors Light?
No, it's Miller. And then you have Miller Lite, which is less than 90 carbs a pint.
Lower than calories.
No, less than 90 calories a pint, and half the carbs of Bud Light. So I was like, excellent.
We are not endorsed by Miller Lite in any way.
After a long day podcasting.
Miller up there?
No, yeah.
I seen in Leeds. I seen a beautiful potted arrangement with a bottle of Miller Lite sitting, or not Miller Lite, San Miguel.
Oh, that was fucking brilliant. Actually, I've seen that picture.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all had our fun.
Our fun. Let me tell you. Where else? I'm trying to think of other shit. Oh,
Did
we
you go back
went
to Longhorns.
No, I tell you for why. We had planned to go to Longhorns for like our anniversary dinner or whatever, because we loved it last time. We were like, we'll go to Longhorns. We had an Olive Garden early on our stay there, and it just turned out to be the just most world class place I've ever eaten.
Oh, really?
Like, a lot of people listen to this to be like, Olive Garden, are you serious? Like an infinite and free amount of breadsticks and salad, which was out of this world. And then D, you're gonna love this.
I'm so excited.
I had my first ever carbonara.
Oh yeah.
Cooked Italian style. I had shrimp and chicken bacon carbonara.
Shrimp? I never had shrimp with carbonara.
Yeah. Holy shit,
Good.
dude. That's something else. Like. That is something else. Also had a chicken Alfredo on Alfreda. The first time we were there. Excellent as well.
Class.
So we had there a couple
Italian
of
food is the shit, like.
Unbelievable. Like, I don't know where I'd be in this world without Italian food.
Yeah, there you go.
And the breadsticks, free breadsticks, an infinite amount of
Just
free
go
breadsticks.
in and just eat breadsticks and then leave.
We seen people do that.
You're
They ate
joking.
breadstick salad. They paid for drinks.
Oh yeah.
And then asked for the
See,
bill.
that's probably enough for those.
Brilliant.
A couple of drinks.
Trying to think what else. We went to a Magic game, basketball.
What was
The Orlando Magic.
Oh,
We're
fucking
playing
right.
the
Obviously.
we're playing the Hawks.
The Chasers.
The Chasers. They won 100-98, and it was
Cool.
the most amazing experience of my life. I still say that it was the best experience of that holiday. It was.
That's down to the wire, like.
It came right down to the wire, and like obviously like the Orlando Magic are shit. They're a shit team, and they're playing an even worse team. And like they're in terms of like the league, or
they're like third division.
I don't know what the hell they are, but
19th division.
it was an incredible experience. The atmosphere was fucking brilliant. The place is packed. And then like I didn't know this, but like every time there's like a fucking timeout or like a foul or like the end of the quarter, they put on so many acts and like different games and stuff on the court.
What?
Like to kill like the 30 seconds of the 2 minutes or the 15 minutes. There's like all
That's
these
class.
games going on. There's a mascot runner and they're firing subways and t-shirts out of guns into the crowd. They're just like, the crowd is fucking electric to you, man. It is unbelievable.
That is
man.
mental.
It had the best night there. And then to top it all off, we got picked up in downtown Orlando by our Uber driver, who was called Patrick. And we jumped into the car. Patrick was a young guy. And first thing it hit me, I opened the door and it was a fucking hot box, man.
Oh, you're joking.
I looked at Ashley and was like, "Can you smell it?" She's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "That's fucking weed. Like that is like the strongest
That's
weed
not
I've
the thing you
ever
want to smell when you're
smelled."
helping into an
And I
Uber.
was like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" And then he was like, "So where are we going tonight, guys?" And I was like, to make matters worse, he was like, "Do you guys mind if we play some music?" And he played. Do you know what we were listening to the whole way back? We were listening to ambient forest and river noises
Music?
at like decibel like fucking 200. Like I could have swore we were in the fucking rainforest at one point. This guy was high as a fucking kite. He was a speedy driver.
Jesus
and he
Christ.
got us there so safely.
I would
and
have been
so
shitting myself.
we couldn't help it. We were just pissing ourselves in the back seat. Like it was such an
Fucking
experience.
Patrick.
And he turned to us and he was like,
Patrick the stoner Uber driver.
yeah, we rated him like 5 stars, give him a $1 tip and everything. Like
$1?
Yeah, because
crazy stuff.
it was either $1, 5, or 10. I was like, well, I'm not giving him 5 because he's got to think that it's okay to drive stoned. I'm not giving him 10. But yeah, he was like, do you guys know anyone who surfed in Ireland? And we were like, thinking that he was going to be like, oh, I know people. We were like, no. And he was like,
Me neither.
yeah. We were like, do you? He was like, no. And that was it. That was the height of our conversation. Apart from he took us through the ghetto of downtown Orlando.
Oh, he did?
Downtown, yeah. But man, he was fucking. He was probably our best driver. Well, my favorite driver.
Yeah.
Uber turned out to be extremely.
Expensive?
No, God, no. Extremely. We were very thankful for it, but like that.
Oh, yeah.
Turned out to be very, very useful. Very, very quick as well. It was literally a matter of like clicking it, and an Uber driver was there within like fucking a minute to 30 seconds. Like, it took us everywhere we needed to go. We went to Disney as well, D.
The happiest place on earth, right?
Holy shit, man. Like, I wouldn't go back.
To Disney World.
And Aisling wouldn't go back.
Aw.
And she is one of the biggest Disney fans. And we were both just so let down.
Oh man.
We were let down because the like, I don't know, like they should definitely have a cutoff point for people they can let into the parks. The amount of people, like,
Was it just jammed?
and this was quiet time. We were like, what's going on? And even like the people that we're talking to who went to Disney, you know, regular locals, were like, we've never seen it that busy. And the express line for the rides, I'm not joking to you, probably from your house, you know, like your home house, to, I'd say probably.
This is not going to help the people
no,
listening.
but I'd say they were to the top of Listerkelt Road.
Really?
That was
That's
the
a long
express lane.
What was that, like 2 hour wait or something?
That was about a mile. Yeah,
That's
two
stressful.
2.5 hour wait was the lowest time. Everywhere, even food, shops, you couldn't move. You
Oh, that
couldn't.
is fucking horrendous.
And it was full of kids and people on mobility scooters, and we were just like, excuse me, and I was like,
Couldn't
oh
move.
my god. Now, in fairness, it is a fantastic place to see. Looks great, such a warm
Sure,
kind of
you
atmosphere,
couldn't do
brilliant
anything.
atmosphere. Very happy, but Jesus, no,
No.
we would not go back. Like, I was
Whenever
so
we were
disappointed.
there, like way when I was young,
Mm.
like it was like you would like register on like that fast pass thing.
That's
and it's
what-
like you come here at like
Yeah,
come back here in like an hour and a half, and
Yeah.
you just go straight on the ride.
Yeah.
You don't do other stuff in the meantime.
you see, they had that but now what you do is you pick whenever you buy your you get to purchase your fast pass, and you pick like the 2 or 3 rides that you want to use your fast pass on. But that didn't help because everybody was using them for the same
Same
rides,
rides.
and that's why the lines and queues were so long. And it was just like, so we were like, oh, you know, if like the other kind of parks, like Hollywood Studios and stuff, aren't that far away, we'll just like park hop. But like these parks are like,
Oh yeah, they're miles and miles apart.
we were like, what the hell is
No.
this? Like, why are they so far apart?
You do like the fucking
A
train.
monorail, like,
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, fuck this. Like, we left around 3-4 o'clock in the evening, and we were just both like, we'll either have to do it again at like, that was like a low peak, like
Yeah.
fucking first week in February, like, you know, and it was still just so.
Did you just go the one day or?
Yeah, we just went the one day. We were just like, no, we wouldn't do it again. We went to Universal like 6 times, blown away by it every time.
Yeah.
Went to
Universal was great the time we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just go in the evening and.
Yep.
Straight
That
away.
was like that this time in the daytime. It only got busy towards like the end of the second week because a couple of like the northern schools were off and they were kind of taking
yeah.
groups down. But no, it was. We went to Volcano Bay, the new water park though.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Great.
Now they do a lethal system where you get like a watch called like a tapu tapu,
Tapu tapu.
and you pretty much you go like whatever ride you want to go on. You go up to the ride. There's like a dial. You beep your watch against it, and it's like, okay, come back in whatever time. You can go off and do it, and then your watch vibrates whenever like there's
Time
no
to
line.
go.
Away you go.
Oh, that's
But
class.
the water park was so kind of quiet anyway that we didn't have to wait on anything, and it was fantastic.
Brilliant.
Brilliant day.
Was it warm in Florida?
Roasting.
Fuck.
32 was like your average
Damn.
every day.
In the middle of February.
Got scalded, man. Yeah, no, not a drop of rain. Rained once when we were in TGI's having lunch, and then
Was
we
it?
came out and it was bone dry. I was like, what the fuck? Brilliant. Got absolutely roasted. Decided that we had a smart idea on the last day. Our flight wasn't until like 9 o'clock in the evening, so we got a late checkout at like 4, I think it was. So we spent like the day just lounging about by the pool, and we thought it'd be a good idea to use, you know, tanning oil. Put it on and just
Rather
lay
than
out by the
sunscreen.
pool. Holy shit, man.
That's like oiling yourself up with fucking like
The cooking oil. I
Sizzling
I
yourself.
cannot tell you how much pain I was in the next day. Like I still have lines, just perfect line. I roasted like incredible though. Loads of stories that I'll probably end up telling you eventually, G. But all in all, it was an incredible trip. Very, very, very good. Like I want to book now and go back.
Go back, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But we have a wedding to plan.
A
there's that.
little thing to do first.
Yeah, haven't set a date yet. A lot of people asking if we set a date. We
Oh, do
are
a May wedding, will you?
oh, spring wedding. Oh, fall in Vermont.
Do it in fucking TGI Fridays.
I know,
Florida.
yeah, absolutely.
That's a weird thing that you have to now do with your life.
It's
You
an
can plan a
incredible. Yeah,
wedding now.
it's. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be like, and
That is such a naive thing. You're just like, I'm really looking forward to planning this
I
wedding.
am
And then,
though
like a
because
weekend, you're
I
gonna be
know.
like, what the fuck? Why are there not enough cups? There are never enough cups.
I know between Ashton and myself, we're just gonna have so much fun.
Ah, it's
Just
true,
trying to
true.
like this is like planning like It's a wedding, like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't
a
know.
big deal.
It's gonna,
Big
yeah,
deal.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great fun.
I'm gonna
so.
be here like trying to work out what I'm gonna do for my next video for YouTube. What game I'm gonna play? You're gonna be like, I gotta seat like 500 people.
Yeah, I gotta go see about a band. You know. But
I'll leave you to it.
yeah, very much looking forward to that. So we gotta start planning that. We have a couple of dates and stuff, ideas in our head, but we're not saying anything yet until we know for sure. Gotta start going about hotels and stuff and pricing about.
There you
It's
go.
all gotta be
There you
done. It's
go.
a very grown up world. Don't like it at all. But thank you for everybody who wished us well. Obviously, when we got engaged and stuff like that, it's been a fun ride so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See where it takes you.
Excellent. Yeah.
The
So
biggest wedding.
not exactly
ever
delighted
seen.
to be back home and back at work. I'm just like,
But what can you do though?
not go to work.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Actually.
Go back to Florida.
Interesting.
Yeah, terrific. Oh, D.
Yes.
I got in touch first of all with the other podcast that we listen to. Obviously, It's Obvious Gaming,
Oh yeah.
and there was Life got back to me. I think it was Garrett got back to me and said I was asking for recommendations on places to eat in the US, and obviously he recommended Taco Bell,
Yes.
and I have to say right now, incredible,
Incredible.
absolutely incredible. D. I think I have to start a petition to get one here or something. I think Scotland have their.
Yeah, there's one in somewhere in the UK.
I think I'd fly to get it.
You could go over in a day and back.
Worth it. Unbelievable.
It's probably shit over here. Though.
I got his exact order that I always hear him talk about on.
What is that now?
Oh fuck.
I mean I know, but for the benefit of the viewers,
Okay,
maybe
so
just say it.
I got,
because not everyone listens to that podcast.
I got a fiery gordita crunch,
Okay.
which was like a taco with a hot fiery hard shell taco
Okay.
in it. I
Okay.
got a beefy nacho griller.
Right. Is that a wrap or is that a taco?
Yeah,
again?
it's like a I'm probably gonna, but it's like a burrito, a beef and cheese kind of burrito type
Nice.
thing it's got going on.
Sounds good.
I got a cheesy roll up, Mexican pizza.
You got a lot of food.
Yeah,
This is just the one sitting.
a Baja Blast. You know the
Oh, yeah,
Mountain Dew,
drink.
the best. Like, had to get two of them. And
Man.
just walk too large and just kind of walk about with them. Unbelievable. So good, man. Like, I would kill for Taco Bell right now. I'd kill you for
That's
Taco Bell.
class.
Yeah,
That's class.
terrific.
I mean, the one I had over
Yeah.
there was it was tasty.
Yeah, it was tasty.
But the service we had wasn't great.
My service was
It was
excellent.
lukewarm. The food.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mine was hot and my service was excellent.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. Yeah.
That's
Went to
I'm glad.
Walmart quite a few times, stocked up on all the.
Gatorade.
I didn't get you a Mr. Pibb,
Gatorade.
but I did get you something else.
Well, friendships last. We had a good run.
I mean, I could get it for you now. Do you want it now?
Fuck off. What?
Your
My present?
Your part gift.
My part gift?
Yeah. Do you want me to run and get
It's
it,
only
or
half
will I
of
get
the
it
gift.
after the show?
I don't know. What was it? Something I'd want to open on podcast? Is it a consumable?
Yeah.
Getting a little hangry here.
Will I run and get it?
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back.
It's impromptu. I'll keep the viewers occupied.
Oh, my legs are sore.
And we will be back.
Don't get your hopes up. This is very mediocre. But
Don't get your hopes up.
because I couldn't get you,
Do you know me at all, Chris?
I couldn't get you a pib.
Don't get your hopes up. I'm already ecstatic. If this thing isn't the best thing I've ever seen, I'll kill him. I'll kill him stone dead.
Right, timestamp is 44. 10.
Bracket closed. Jesus Christ, you're bored in a fucking thing.
Hey. All right.
What is it, Chris?
You ready? I got you.
Maybe. You got Dr. Pepper.
An old school, large Dr. Pepper.
Well, it isn't Mr. Pibb,
Oh, I also got you.
but it's the next best thing.
I'll talk into the mic before I say this. I also got myself not from Florida.
A real Floridian apple. Floridian apple.
So yeah, you asked me for a Mr. Pibb back, and the only thing that they had was Pibb Extra in 12 packs. So that
yeah.
could have been a bit hard getting home.
I don't actually think they don't actually do Mr. Pibb anymore, don't they? Now?
Burger. Well, they do Pibb Extra, but I
Don't
haven't
really.
seen Pibb.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb I think is like a forgotten
Ah,
of
Well,
a forgotten time.
yeah, because they even had Pibb Extra in like those Coke refill fountains.
Oh yeah.
They only had Pibb Extra.
Mr. Pibb, Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper.
So I just seen this large.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I can't tell the difference between the two.
Yeah, no,
Not in
exactly.
America anyway. Whenever
No.
I was there.
But the
Interchangeable
I just
rate,
seen
I
a large can of Dr. Pepper, and I was like, I'll get that for D. I also got you a little
man.
souvenir, but I'll give that to you.
That's
After.
personal. That's
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to open this now.
No,
I'll tell you why.
Yeah,
I'm going to do what I did whenever we were over in America.
yep.
I'm going to get
You're
that
gonna-
big drinker.
The big souvenir cup.
Fucking
Fill it with ice.
Fill it with ice and then just enjoy this
Excellent.
at a moment of my choosing. Look at that. 53 grams of sugar. Dr. Pepper over here have changed their formula and it has increased in sugar.
Increase the sugar.
It's increased in sugar. It used to. I just noticed this in the last couple of days. It used to have. We have the red, green, and yellow.
Yeah.
Red, green, and yellow. Yeah, a little like sugar and
Yeah,
calorie
yeah.
sense. It used to be amber, but now it's red.
No way.
It got like 2 extra grams of sugar per serving. Boys, I don't know.
That's excellent.
No, it's not.
Great news.
I used to be able to drink Dr. Pepper and think, no, it's no harm.
Just drink the Dr. Pepper Zero.
Jesus Christ. like,
But anyway, D, that was my 3 weeks. Now I'm back. Haven't played anything. I'm getting ready.
I remember the last thing you said to me. Not the last thing you said, but one of the last things you said to me before you took off for Florida is, yeah, bring the Switch.
Yeah.
Breath of Zelda on the plane. And I was like, don't think your now fiance is going to be thrilled about that idea.
She said to me multiple times on that holiday, you probably should have taken your Switch.
Right now.
There was so many times when we were just like, oh, what do you want to do? We'll just chill by the pool for a couple of hours. And I was like,
yeah.
huh. So I ended up watching and listening to, I don't know if you've seen like our YouTube history.
You've listened to a lot of scary stuff.
Lazy Masquerade. Dude, that is some cool shit. I think we should do a reaction video to one of his videos.
Really?
sometime.
Is
Yeah.
it scary shit?
It's
funny
just
shit?
really fucking creepy and messed up. And I was like, whoa. Some of the stories that guy tells is just like,
Are they real or are they just like creepy?
they're real from like people from Reddit or something. that have
Yeah. Is it creepy pasta?
It's
no
yeah,
sleep
it
and all
more
that?
yeah, more or less, yeah.
Those things are they're
Yeah.
freaky shit.
And I was just listening to a lot of those and I was like, this is excellent. I was like, we should do a reaction video to one of these. We just sit and listen to them and then talk about
We should do
them.
like a horror episode or something.
Horror episode would be great. Maybe we can ask Lazy to join us. No, we can't. He's huge. He's pretty big.
Physically large.
Large guy.
Difficult to get
Yeah,
him
we
in.
can't
He's
get him
like
here.
14 foot tall.
But I'm getting ready to start the Minecraft series. I put a poll up on Instagram the other day asking whether people wanted to see Minecraft series or The Last of Us hardcore playthrough, the grounded playthrough.
Yeah.
They all voted, well, apart from 2, voted for Minecraft. So
Fair
we're going to
enough,
go with
fair enough.
Minecraft first. The Last of Us will sit in the back burner because it's one of my top 25 games to play this year. Second part of the blog is coming this week as well, by the way. So
Oh yeah.
just keep you informed with that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I haven't got
But
around
yeah,
to playing any
that's
of
it.
the games I intended to play this year yet.
Well,
No, but we'll get there in due
Yeah.
time, in due course.
Yeah.
I can't play anything up in Belfast. I've no console or like decent PC. Although I have downloaded Thimbleweed Park for the laptop. Just it'll play
Right.
out okay. So it looks like it's a game I
What
wanted
is
to
it?
play. Thimbleweed Park. It's like a point and click adventure.
sounds great.
Yeah, it looks very Twin Peaksy to me.
Oh.
Yeah, an X-Filesy kind of vibe off it.
The 2017 Twin Peaks was on the plane.
Oh yeah, did you watch it?
No.
Yeah, I want to like dedicate like a.
Like
Sit and
I would
watch
have
that.
time to watch the entire thing. And
Have you finished Twin Peaks?
no.
You still haven't. Okay,
I'm on the last episode
Yeah,
and I
for,
just
like,
can't
the
bring
last
myself.
couple of months. you've
I'm
been
now
on that
watching
episode.
Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, so
And I'm in too deep now.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
in
it.
way too deep. I put it on. I was like, remember I told you it was like me and Ashton are watching, so we're kind of trying to watch it together.
and you're just.
I'm sorry, like it's too good.
What
dude.
do you want from me?
I'm gonna finish series 3 tonight.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, shit's gotta start hitting the
I
fan.
am like
real
well
soon.
into, as you know, Parks and Recreation.
Uh-huh.
I'm well into it now. And
Very
season
good.
4 of it.
Very
so
good
I'm gonna
indeed.
tear through the rest of it. Dairy Girls. I actually watched Dairy Girls.
Right.
Oh, it is a very
Excellent.
good show.
Yeah.
It is a very good show.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's not overhyped. I don't think. Like,
Well.
lives up to the hype. it's not the best show ever, but it's a good comedy, like. And
For
like,
what it is.
we'll get it a lot more, I think, than other people because like it's fairly local.
It's a show that wouldn't do well in other places.
I think it would do well in other
Would it?
places, just for the novelty of it.
Oh.
Because it's so different. It's like, like young girls, but they're like, like cursing, like fucking all, and sort of like there's no it's irreverent and stuff, like, it's just kind of like
It's
what
like the In-Betweeners, but with girls. In
kind
Ireland.
of like, and like a little bit more grounded than In-Betweeners.
Right, okay.
Well, not more grounded, but
Yeah.
Jesus, there's some funny bits in it.
Yeah. I watched another great film on the plane on the way home. I forgot about this. I watched Murder in the Orient Express.
Oh, I want to see it. Is it good?
You'll love it. You
Fuck,
will love
yes, because I heard mixed opinions about it. And
You'll
it's like,
love it.
maybe I'll not watch it.
it. I thought it was
You
excellent.
think I'll enjoy
You'll
it?
love it.
I'm more than certain I'll enjoy it.
Very, very good film. I also watched the reboot of Godzilla, or like the new Godzilla.
With Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I didn't like it.
I like the way that Godzilla was the good guy in it. Spoiler alert.
I didn't like it.
Did you know?
No.
They were building that. There's going to be a Kong versus Godzilla film
Yeah.
soon.
Went the King Kong ride though on Universal. The Kong
Oh,
Reign of
yeah.
Skull Island.
Is
That
it
was
good?
excellent. Yeah, very good.
Nice one.
But yeah,
All
right. D.
See.
Before we move on to the news, remember you can find this podcast and all of our previous podcasts over at youtube.com. But if for some reason you are incapable of finding us on YouTube,
Yeah.
you can take us with you on the go
On the go.
via iTunes
Tunes.
or Stitcher Radio
Sure,
or
radio.
what are you doing? Stitcher Radio or where else? That's it.
I'm just emphasizing your points.
Yeah.
Stitcher Radio and that's it.
YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, and not SoundCloud
Well,
anymore.
basically any podcasting like sort of app or whatever on your phone, it can like pick up our stream. So
Yeah.
it should
Yeah.
be good.
You can get it there. We would love to hear from you. That is the key thing. We would love your questions on a weekly basis. If you watched the
Weekly
last podcast, one before this, you would see how much of a blast we had answering your questions. That was,
Yeah, right now.
It was absolutely hilarious. I was laughing while in Florida watching back our podcast, just listening to the questions.
Yes.
So
That's how our views goes up. It's like
do-
us watching our own videos.
do send us your questions. Get in touch with us. Hit the like button. Subscribe
that
if you
like
haven't done already. And thank you for being a part of this journey that will continue throughout 2018.
And beyond.
With that little piece of propaganda.
Another propaganda. Not even. Oh, but, all right.
It is propaganda.
Another thing we should mention is the timestamps. I noticed it's obvious to do this. We should do this more often. If you want to skip all the bullshit at the start, but you can't do now because you're now in the middle,
Oh yeah.
you can skip. We can put the timestamps in, and they're at the they're in the little YouTube description. I don't know if it works on mobile yet, but it definitely works on the regular
You could
YouTube.
edit this in such a way that you cut that bit out.
Could you edit in such a way?
Put it at the start,
We could do that.
and then you'll know.
I could definitely do that. But the question remains: am I going to?
No.
You know,
I'll know.
when I'm under the gun, when I gotta get this thing edited, I gotta
What
get
was the
this
last?
thing out.
What was the last intro you did? Because it was very, very good.
The last intro I did was. Now, let me.
We enjoy little intros that we pick up from time to time through our videos that we can use as little intros to our videos from time to time.
Basically, I just take because we record we start recording the camera like maybe 5-10 minutes before we actually start the podcast.
But the thing was, the
Something
last
will
time we did
happen
one with Sinker, we were going for like 16 minutes before we started the podcast.
we're fucking awful at it. We went for a good 15 minutes there. But I forget what the intro was, to be honest with you. Go watch it and you'll find out. You can tell us in the comments below. Right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get in touch.
All right. So
All right.
we'll do some news.
Hit me up with that news, D. I'll enjoy my apple.
Chris is going to enjoy the apple. I'll run fairly quickly through the news. I mean, it's been 3 weeks and we haven't really kept up with those 3 weeks. The news that has sort of dropped. We're just going to sort of go with some stuff we picked up today. Yeah, just topical. We'll keep it topical. We'll keep it tropical.
Yeah.
Out in Florida.
Apple.
Apple. Top.
This is really
Apple.
fucking doing my head into.
Yeah, the chair is a bitch, isn't it?
Squeaks so much.
It just anytime you move. All right, Chris, this is what I'm going to start with. I think you'll enjoy this piece of news, this piece of information. It is rumored, according to multiple sources familiar with the project, Activision is currently working on a Spyro the Dragon trilogy remaster, coming out in 2018, apparently,
I heard about this.
allegedly,
I read about this as well.
assumedly.
What do you make of this?
Good news.
Great news.
I think it's better than people were talking about Crash Team Racing.
No.
A lot of people want to see it. I'm like, no, let's do Spyro first,
yeah.
and then maybe it.
Excellent. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. I'll tell you why I'm more thrilled about this one than I was Crash Bandicoot. I played a lot of Spyro growing up, but like It's just hard to explain. It's like Crash Bandicoot resonated with me in a way that Spyro didn't. That's not saying that Spyro wasn't a great game, but Spyro is a game that, I don't know, I think just fits the bill so well for a remaster. Can you imagine like running about collecting all them gems for money bags in this beautifully fucking
like
gorgeous
detailed
atmosphere?
world.
Yeah, like that would just be so good.
Yeah, it's kind of more open world, I guess.
Yeah.
Rather than a
Yeah, that's
platformer.
what It's got to look
I think
tremendous.
that's great news.
I think
and
it-
I will happily
And a
play
fully
that.
remastered soundtrack to boot.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah,
That'd be excellent.
absolutely excellent.
So
Great
apparently
news.
it's going to be announced in March 2018 and released in Q3 2018, third quarter of 2018.
That's fast though. That's a fast turnover.
I guess they probably have it ready. They probably have it in production now.
Think so?
But Christopher, and I know for a fact you're going to love this piece of information.
All right.
Not only is Spyro the Dragon trilogy getting a remaster, two of the best games that were ever released for consoles are getting remastered, and you're going to love them. I refer to, of course, Turok 1 and 2,
You're joking.
fully remastered for the Xbox One, launch March 2nd.
Turok is getting a release. Why?
I don't know if it's the Turok game that you played. I don't know if it's it, but Turok 1 and 2 are getting remastered.
Fuck's sake.
I don't
dude. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm a fucking space marine on Mars fighting dinosaurs.
On Mars? I didn't know that.
Pretty sure it was
I
Mars, yeah.
didn't know that. I've never played the games and I have no experience with them whatsoever, but I do know that you hated them with a passion.
it just made no sense and it was just frustratingly difficult. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Why are they
I'm gonna
remaster?
pick up that game, I think.
That's like remastering 99 lives.
Yeah.
Why? Why bother?
You think they will?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I'd buy the
definitely.
shit out of that
Oh
game.
my god, Turok. If you haven't played Turok, pick it up. You can I'm pretty sure you can get it for like 50p now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Until it gets remastered, then it's gonna fucking
I have the
inflate.
steelbook if anybody wants to buy it off me.
But I don't know if he'll be easily parted with it, so you're gonna have to make him a good offer.
150.
150. Okay, so Xbox Game Pass in March is going to add, obviously Sea of Thieves is coming out, and they're going to add it to the Game Pass, which is really nice.
Yes.
They're also adding Tomb Raider, Rise of the, so the newest Tomb Raider, and Super Lucky's Tale, which is another like brand new release that's
Yeah.
going straight on the Game Pass.
Excellent.
So that's pretty interesting that they're doing that. I know they announced that a while ago.
Is
but
that Rise of the Tomb Raider to build the hype for the Tomb Raider movie, do you think?
probably actually? Yeah, it's probably why.
We'll talk a little bit about that after, but
we have opinions on that.
opinions.
Opinions.
Bottom up.
Okay, Kingdom Come. Have you heard about this game?
Of course.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yep.
Has sold over 1 million copies on all platforms combined,
Fuck.
and that was within a couple of days of release. Apparently, it's really hitting a chord with like sort of RPG players out there who don't feel there has been like a tailored RPG in a while.
I watched It's Obvious's live stream of that.
Oh yeah.
Preston was playing it, watched it. I found it. I don't know. I just find it very
shallow and pedantic.
shallow and pedantic. I can do that in this seat. No, I mean it was a good stream and all, but it was just the game itself. I was just like, whoa, this is going to be time consuming.
Yeah.
This is it looks huge.
Yeah. It's
it
full
looks
on.
absolutely enormous,
Mhm.
like, you know. But yeah, good premise. You know, looks like it's holding up pretty well.
I
With
think it'll do pretty
fans.
well. I don't think it's going to blow the competition away.
I'm pretty sure what I was watching as well. Preston said he was running it and like, did he say he
4K
upped
or
it to
something
like?
like that?
Yeah, it was something ridiculous in
It's
his
gonna be
rig, and it
ridiculous
did.
to
It
see.
looked like even just through the stream, it looked
Just
great.
looked
So
good.
I can only imagine what he was playing it on. So Jesus
I
Christ.
think it'll do pretty well. I think it'll be a very popular game, much like Dark Souls, those kind of games.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll ever maybe jump.
Remember though,
mainstream.
Dark Souls is coming back.
It's coming back in a big way, Chris.
You're very back.
Another remaster.
Big
You're getting a
way.
lot of remasters these
Yeah.
days. Okay, my final piece of news is related to the newest, and this came out of nowhere for me, but the newest Metal Gear Solid game, or Metal Gear game. It's not a Metal Gear Solid game. Have you heard about it?
Is it called Metal Gear something?
It's called Metal Gear Survive.
Have not heard of it.
No, I hadn't heard about it either. I'm only hearing about it now, sort of, as the reviews come out, and people don't like it very much.
No.
No. And I seen one video about it, Chris, and it does look pretty fucking
Who's
stupid.
doing it? It's not still.
It's not, well, Kojima's gone,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah, obviously.
but it's Konami, and they're doing, I don't know what team they have on it, to be honest with you.
Ooh.
But, yeah, it's not doing well.
No?
Essentially, you're killing zombies. It's a Metal Gear zombie game.
Oh,
Metal Gear
dear.
Survive. But, like, apparently the mechanics just aren't great. Like, you're just constantly killing zombies. There's no real reward to it.
Hack and slash.
Hack and slash, and like,
Hack and slash Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
That's different.
I mean, apparently they were like what the Metal Gear games are known for is kind of like the freedom to do whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of
Supreme
This
stealth.
is just like you can't really do much except hack and slash.
Yeah. One of the best aspects of Metal Gear was the stealth.
That's it. That's it. You know what I
There's
mean?
no stealth killing zombies.
But it's not doing very well, and it's got a bit of controversy going as well because apparently it makes you pay $10
course.
for a new save if you don't want to delete your existing character. So you want to start a new game. But
You have to
not
pay
overwrite.
$10.
Apparently so. Yeah.
What? How can they get away with that?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's only online or something. I've just picked up.
So if you like completely fuck up or just decide no, I want to do something a different way,
I want to start a new game, but I don't want to lose my old game if I want to go back to it.
that's AIDS, D.
You gotta pay up, son.
$10. No way.
Give me $10 dues.
And the worst thing is they'll make money off it.
They will, because people will want that.
People will
obviously.
want
But
that.
apparently they did it before Metal Gear Online.
But I
or
wonder,
something.
have they seen a thing here where like, especially YouTubers who will go making a lot of videos and want to be, if I play
Yeah.
it and then I'm like, okay, I get this now.
I want to play it for me, and I want to have like
Exactly. I
one
see
of
if it.
my
Yeah.
videos. Yeah. There probably will be people who do it, but like I think that'll probably be patched out
My
because the
God.
game is doing shit. It's
Yeah.
sixth. I think it's sixth overall on the charts.
So it's out now.
It's out now. Yeah.
I must check out a couple of videos that
Yeah.
I've heard so little. D.
Other sort of related news. I think like 90%. Are you familiar with a game called H1Z1?
Oh yeah, of course.
H1Z1.
Yeah.
Apparently 90% of its player base is now gone, following the releases of PUBG and Fortnite.
Fortnite, man, is absolutely cleaning up.
Yeah.
Everywhere I looked in Florida, people were
Fortnite.
playing Fortnite.
Fortnite. All over
Every single store or something had some piece of Fortnite. Like it is huge.
Is PUBG still top dog? Do you think? I think on PC, obviously.
Do you know the answer to this, or are you just
I
asking?
don't know, I'm just asking in general. Like,
I honestly think Fortnite looks better. I think
That's a better
Fortnite
game?
looks like way more fun.
you think?
I do.
The thing that puts me off Fortnite is this whole building thing.
I don't really like the building mechanic,
Yeah.
but how it looks and how it looks to play
The style.
looks fucking tremendous. D. I watched a couple of guys playing it at
That was
the
free.
Microsoft store in Orlando and watching them like drop from the bus or whatever it's called into they like parachuted for like Tomato Town and some lake and something else, and like they were like breaking like into like just like broke into like a big bell tower, found like a sniper rifle, and we're just like sitting picking off guys like from the top of this
Yeah.
bell tower. It looked amazing.
It
D.
looks like a really good game. Like
Very good. Yeah.
What was I gonna say about it there? I kind of forget now. Oh yeah, the newest like season of it has started, so it's a whole new map. And
That's
stuff.
right, yes, indeed.
That's all free apparently. As
Yep.
well.
I tell you a game, D, that kind of came out during my absence that I am stoked to pick up. Have you seen Shadow of the Colossus?
Yes.
Holy
the remaster,
shit, man!
yeah.
Oh my god, that game looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely
it's cleaning up. It's doing
outstanding.
as well as it did on like initial release.
Yeah, 9 out
especially
of 10
in the
across the
reviews.
board, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Some
it's-
10 out of 10 as well. That game looks like I first seen it. I was like, "Is this like the old like
Yeah.
fucking amazing?"
yeah. I haven't actually
so
seen very
good.
much of it, to be honest with you.
No,
No, I haven't actually seen much of the original game either.
I just seen a lot just through Instagram, and then I watched a lot of Let's Plays and stuff. And it just looks gorgeous, man. It looks so good. Although I just don't think I can bring myself. Like, I want to buy it and play it, but like
Is it a long game? Is it like
it's quite big.
it's like an open
I
world?
think
thing?
what is
haven't
it?
a clue
Is there
what
like
it is,
16
to be honest.
colossi? Is
Colossus.
there-
Oh, I
Until-
heard.
until you
Who
get
was
to the
talking about
Colossus.
this? I think this was something that's obvious as well. They were talking about Colossuses and Colossi. Or
Oh, were they?
yeah.
I haven't. I haven't kept up with the podcast in like 2 weeks now, but I'm sorry. I'm
Fucking-
sorry, guys. I'm
you
sorry.
fucking feeder.
I know, but I have been watching their videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of which we'll talk a little bit about later because it's part of what we're excited for.
Yes.
But no, that game is cleaning up to you, right? And I
I'm
still
gonna have to play it.
haven't even touched Breath of the Wild yet, and I want to.
Oh
but I
man,
can't
there's
devote.
so
it-
much
I
to be
can't
done.
devote
There's so
yet.
much to be done.
It's in my top 25 games to play this year, so
So you'll have to get it done
I will.
eventually.
yeah. And I'm getting really excited for the start of the new Formula One season because it starts now in 2 weeks from you hear this. First race is in Melbourne, but they're doing their test at the minute, and we've got a first glimpse of all the new cars and the teams. My God, we're in for a ride this season.
We're in for a high octane race.
Yeah, so I can't
Top.
wait to jump back into my season. There, I'm gonna obviously start a new season.
Will you have to buy Formula 1 2018 now?
I will by 2018. Yeah, I can't wait because there's
Are they doing it every year? I didn't know they did.
yeah. Well, you see, they have is it La Castellets and they have Hockenheim in Germany, 2 new tracks this year. So they're going to have to be added into the game somewhere. New teams, new people, new drivers. So
Gotta get
it'll be
that.
excellent. Can't wait. If it's anything like 2017, I'll be thrilled because Codemasters did a phenomenal job
Yeah.
with that one. So
Codemasters, man.
look forward to that. Yeah, indeed. But
That'll
Yeah.
do it for the news.
yeah,
Film news we did
no film
discuss.
news.
Film news.
Black Panther. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot of positive things about it.
I haven't seen it,
positive
but
things about it.
what I'm hearing,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was pretty stoked for it from the get go, to be honest.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Not even in the slightest.
Are
And
you now?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I just want to see what the hype's about.
Yeah, it looks like a very good film.
And with him being in Infinity War, I kind of want to know a bit more
And
about.
it looks
him
like
beforehand.
Infinity War is going to be heavily based in Wakanda, I think
Yeah.
the place is called.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of memes going about it, but
oh,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
but
It looks very good. And there was something
50
else.
Shades
Oh, 50 Shades is out as well, is it?
flopped completely.
Brilliant film.
Flopped.
It's a masterpiece.
It was quite busy when we were out in the States. We were going to go to the cinema, go to the movies for a night, just take a night, go to we're going to go see Black Panther, actually. Chose it and then just didn't go.
Good call.
Yeah, just got some ice cream.
Nice. That's not a bad compromise.
Yeah.
Is that in the place? Is that
Yeah,
in the place?
just across the road. Yeah, indeed.
In Ben and Jerry's?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Right beside the cinema.
Yep. What a great
Uh,
place.
So, yeah, I mean, movie news. I can't forget. I mean, the BAFTAs were on last night and or the other night.
Are you
couple
are
of
you
nights ago,
watching
if you're
anything
watching
at the
it,
minute? I guess we could talk a little bit about this before we jump into our main
Television, televisually speaking,
topic. Televisually, are you watching anything?
I'm watching Derry Girls.
Yep.
Parks and Recreation.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's it.
That's about it. Like, I haven't really been watching a whole pile of stuff. Really.
Trying to think if I watched any films. I watched Lone Survivor the other night with my
Mark
brother.
Wahlberg.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you know what I meant though. The film with Mark Wahlberg.
I watched it with my brother. Yeah, of course.
Your brother was in that movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. He was
He's
fucking
one of the
ripped.
Taliban. He's the goat. Yeah, I watched it the other night, and then I've just been watching Breaking Bad from I came home. Out there as well, D. Like, I don't watch South Park anywhere else. I never
Oh.
watched it out there. The Office, watched another
show.
bit of The Office as well. That's it. I don't think I'm watching. I just haven't committed myself to anything again yet. Although Parks and Rec is definitely up there.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
You get sucked into pretty quick if you like The Office.
I will indeed. I think that's it. I think we need DJ Smacklachlan to talk movies.
Yeah, if we want to talk movies, we gotta get the pro.
We're gonna have to get him very soon, I think, because we have a great idea for a podcast where we are going to talk about if we had an infinite budget to make the film of our dreams.
Yes.
So we need Smacklachlan for that one. But yeah, I guess until then we can move on to our main topic, kind of staying with movies. D. We are talking about the movies, the upcoming movies and games of 2018 that we are incredibly excited for.
So specifically, in the next couple of weeks, we have Tomb Raider,
Tomb Raider,
which
the movie
the-
with Alicia
the
Vikander.
movie,
Yeah.
Alicia Vikander, which I have been from the start. I thought that film looked very good. I was excited about it because she was cast. I know you weren't big on her.
No,
And the first trailer kind of was like, well, this is a shit
Yeah.
trailer.
second trailer though,
Much better.
excellent,
Yes,
very good.
much
I think
better.
she sounds. So we're going to talk about this now.
I think we should just jump into it.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
gonna talk about other films and other games.
So Tomb Raider, D.
Yeah.
We're both fans of, well, especially the new games anyway, Rise of the I think this film looks like something about this film that I've noticed that I think is going to. Okay, so it's a video game movie, and I think why this one is going to do a hell of a lot better than the previous Tomb Raiders is this is literally drawing inspiration straight from the game.
Yeah.
Whereas the Angelina Jolie movies, they were very Tomb Raider-esque, but never actually pulled anything directly from a game. So you kind of just had your own standalone, locations and things that were going on, mythology and blah, blah, blah. Whereas this one, it seems to be, there's a boat crash on an island, and then Trinity obviously is mentioned in it.
It's very heavily focused on that Tomb Raider reboot, which was a very cinematic game. So they kind of lend each other well to each
I
other.
am so excited to replay that game. It's unbelievable.
Same.
Not even Rise of the.
Rise of the.
But
Which I personally enjoyed more.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first one much more. But it seems to take a lot of inspiration. I heard then Vikander's like Lara in the trailer.
Speech.
Man, like
She's good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was so good at being like upper class, but then at the same time being like a real fucking,
Sort of, yeah.
rough and ready, like
gritty
Lara.
sort of fighter.
Yeah, unbelievable. And then obviously we've seen the bow and arrow.
Oh no, yeah.
which looks incredible.
It's just always great to see a bow
And
arrow.
this whole Trinity being first time I seen it, I seen Trinity and I was like, oh, okay. Which whenever I seen it, I was like, a Tomb Raider movie. I want it to be just so like out there and mythological and shit doesn't even have to make sense. Let's fight beasts. Let's fight demons and all this kind of stuff. And then I seen Trinity and I was like, oh god, there's going to be this like cult of this group, and wasn't too pushing it. The more I've watched the trailer, I think it's going to be excellent. I think that guy is going to be a terrific baddie.
Yeah.
Forget his name though.
I forget his name. I didn't recognize him immediately. I was kind of like, who's this guy?
It looks pretty badass to me. It looks like it's going to be pretty hardcore, pretty
I think
graphic.
it'll be good.
And I hope it is, because the game itself, like the games were quite graphic.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So
they were intense. Like
Mhm.
the Ark of Day in a shitload of ways.
which was
And
excellent.
each one was explicit and graphic.
And graphic, yeah.
But
I personally am very excited for this movie. I think, like it's crazy. Like it has the potential to be an awesome movie.
yeah.
Like, and it's not like we say this about every video game movie, because when Assassin's Creed was coming, it was kind of just like,
No, see, this is in my head. This is the comparison I keep making. It reminds me of how I was anticipating the Assassin's Creed film,
really?
because I thought Michael Fassbender, we got a good actor attached, right? The trailers looked pretty fucking good. The music was a bit iffy in the trailers, but the trailer
Very
itself looked pretty good. I was like, this is going to be a great video game film, and it turns out it just wasn't great at all.
No,
Like,
no.
and it wasn't even that it was really really bad either. It was just kind of meh.
It's just like, we'll just spend like 3/4 of the film in the Animus.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
You know what I mean? It was like it wasn't even bad enough.
I
to
wasn't
be
even
sort
pushed
of
on that though, man. I'll tell you why. Like, as much as I think Fassbender's a great actor, I don't think I think we could have had someone else as. I thought we should have had like a foreign actor play.
I don't think it would have mattered who acted as that character, because that character just had nothing interesting to do.
True, but I think if they had a based, 3/4 of the movie in, wherever setting it was going to be it, ancient Spain, Catalonia, fucking
Wherever.
Italy, wherever. And then a little bit in the Animus with a bit of backstory.
Like the games are.
You start off with the, like the first 10, 15 minutes just explaining what the Animus is and how it works, and then just go into the movie and that's it. I'm good to go. Okay, I'm ready to go. But no, I think yeah, because this is what I hope they don't dwell on the whole Lara's father too much in this movie, which seems like they're going to.
They will. They'll obviously come up. This will be like kind of a half revenge.
Yeah.
Because he probably died, searching things
Yeah.
out of a Trinity.
I'm just fed up of hearing about Lara's father in so many different ways, and
I know,
the Lara
yeah.
story changing in so many different ways. I'm just
But
like,
that's kind of like, that is the one consistent thing with her, is that her dad died and she
Or disappeared.
inherited well,
Yeah.
she inherited all this, and she kind of had to find a purpose in all of it.
yeah.
You never hear much about her mummy.
No, you did
mother,
in
her
the other games in Legend specifically. She was looking for a mother after the flights
yes,
in the
yes,
Himalayas. went
Oh,
down
yeah,
and her mother
Legend's a very good
activated.
game.
Legend's an incredible game.
I like Legend. I like that
Uh,
whole sort of series. Is it Legend's Anniversary and
Underworld.
I like
Underworld
those.
was a very dark game.
Yes.
Did you play it?
I did. Yeah, you gave
Yeah.
it to me once.
Oh,
I
yeah.
played it.
I give it to you.
I
once.
remember one thing from that.
Killing the Kraken.
No.
Oh,
Literally don't remember that. I remember trying to get. It was a part you had to get in a motorbike and you had to get down
drive down into
in a certain
Valhalla.
amount of time.
Yeah, that was
And,
that was driving
pers-
into the city of the
The dead.
it's like the Norse, where the Norse
Yeah.
gods go or whatever.
That's
Is
it.
that?
That's about the height of what I remember. I did finish the game. like,
Avalon or something. Isn't it?
Avalonia.
I think it's
Avalon's in Legend, I think.
Oh,
It's a
is it Valhalla?
could be Valhalla.
Or Valhalla's in, like, I don't know, I forget. Yeah, but there was Mayan civilization and everything. It was a very good game actually. But no,
I just hope that this film with Tomb Raider is a good. You're not even moving.
I'm not
that's
even
it, yeah.
moving.
You're just breathing.
If I move my head,
No. That's Chris's seat fucking up, by the way.
you hope
I
this
think
Tomb Raider.
yeah, if this film is good, I don't think this is going to be the film that you want in the terms of like mythology and stuff.
No.
But I think if this film is good enough, then the next one's going to be way more like that.
Yeah.
Or it might go that the people making this film decide, well, the fans enjoyed the actiony Lara Croft. Let's just make it more actiony. And
Yeah, no,
they'll
yeah.
ruin the second one.
Hopefully not. Yeah.
This is assuming the first
It's
one
just-
is good in the first place.
I mean, what is it out? Is it out in like 17, 18 days, something like that?
Yeah. It's the 16th and today's the 26th. So yep, 18.
Not
days.
long to go now, so we'll cross our fingers and we'll hope for a very positive outcome from that.
Yeah.
We will have a
I'm
short
looking forward to seeing
short
that.
video before, during, and after the
of our thoughts and opinions of Tomb Raider.
film.
Is it just called Tomb Raider? There's no.
It's called Tomb
subtitle?
Raider, yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Thank God they didn't call it anything else. Tomb
Yeah.
Raider's fine.
The first one, the original ones with Angelina Jolie were called Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and that
Yeah.
always irked me.
Because it was like so kind of commercialized.
I
Like,
don't
is
know
it
why.
Branding.
Don't know why. It just always annoyed me a little bit.
I think that was just because you had Angelina Jolie as a star. You know, she kind of had to get like, well, I'm Lara Croft,
Lara
so
Croft, probably.
You know, she was huge back then. So.
It was Tomb Raider, like, but every poster and everything had
Lara Croft,
Tomb Raider, and I was
yeah.
like, come on.
Although even the games had that though back in the day. It was
Did
always
they?
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. It was Tomb Raider
The first one
featuring
was just-
Lara Croft.
Yeah, the first one was just Tomb Raider.
Second one was starring Lara Croft. The third one was The Adventures of Lara Croft. The fourth one was just Tomb Raider Revolution. And then the
Lara
Last
Croft.
Revelation, sorry.
That-
And then
that's what the films were like. They were like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Last Revelations.
yeah. But yeah, no, very excited for this indeed. Other films then. Let's stay with the film kind of theme.
We have a massive. We have so March. We have a
An
couple.
influx of
Then
film.
we have April, which is empty, and then I don't know if empty, but there's nothing big happening there. Then we have May, which is gonna blow up.
May is going to be. It's so strange that we have so many big movies coming out in May. You'd think that
Yeah,
they kind of
you do
space them
almost
out a
have
bit.
a summer blockbuster.
Yeah, Blackbuster.
Blockbuster.
Out of the
Serious summer blockbuster.
okay,
hey?
so out of the three, which do you think is going to be the biggest?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll talk
Deadpool.
about the three. Deadpool 2, the Han Solo Star Wars
Yeah.
spin-off, if you want to call it that, and Infinity War.
Okay, so logic would dictate that Infinity War, which has the biggest following.
Would Star Wars not?
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Mm.
But Infinity War is
But
a
I mean,
sequel
yeah,
to the Avengers
To
sort
the
of
Aven-
Marvel stuff, whereas
which is
Solo is a spin-off.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll just draw as big a crowd. Like it won't be Last Jedi,
No,
Force
no,
Awakens
no.
numbers.
Yeah.
It'll be Rogue One numbers,
Yep.
which was pretty big, but still not.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? That's why I think Infinity War should be on paper the biggest one, but never in a million years underestimate Deadpool.
going by yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
The first Deadpool film literally shocked. It didn't shock everyone, but like
Shocked the world. It did.
it stormed it.
It did. It was
fucking
unbelievable. It
killed
did
it.
everything right, and it was incredible. It was an incredible.
It's a
experience.
great film.
Do you think though
And
that
it's
was
sold
because
out
of the time
everywhere.
of the year it came out as well? That it had nothing touching it. It just kind of
Maybe.
dominated, and that was it.
I mean, but a Deadpool film needed that because Deadpool isn't an established character at
Very
all.
true.
It's not-
Now that
it's
he
not a
is
Batman
kind of
film.
an established character,
They can do it in May.
we just. I
They
think
can go toe to toe with Infinity War, and they'll probably beat.
there's something about Ryan Reynolds, something about Deadpool that you could literally throw it out on
It just
fucking
clicks.
Christmas Day if you wanted, and it would just
because that would make sense because it's such a ridiculous thing to do.
exactly
A
yeah
Deadpool film could do that.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, I think they'll go toe. It'll go toe to toe
I
with
think
anything
I
coming
think
this year.
it'll pip it. I think it'll
Think
win
so?
win out. If you look at if you give them all say 4 weeks and you look at the numbers after the 4 weeks, I think Deadpool will be your
Yeah.
winner at the end of all that because it's the easiest.
Which are
film.
you most excited for? Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think. Infinity War the solo film the least, and then it's tight between Infinity War and Deadpool. But Deadpool would probably be a better film. I'm thinking.
I'm Deadpool, Solo, and then Infinity War because I, as probably already know from these podcasts, I'm not massively into Marvel.
Yeah.
I like Marvel. I like parts of Marvel.
Yeah.
But I don't like. I could care less about the world.
Yeah,
You
I know
know,
what you mean. And
that
that's
kind
why I think like Deadpool is such an easy film just to go watch. It's just Deadpool. The last one was funny.
I haven't
You
seen.
can take a bunch of people to go see it who aren't
Yeah.
interested in comics, who aren't interested in world building.
Yeah.
Whereas the Marvel films are kind of like,
they've
oh,
they've,
well, I need to
they've
have seen-
established themselves, you know. And Doctor Strange in it.
yeah.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
think I
the
really
thing.
care about Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange's film was okay. I liked it, but
I
it
haven't
wasn't
seen Black
fantastic.
Panther. I hopefully will beforehand.
I didn't
Actually.
see it. So.
And Captain America movies, like I've only ever seen the first one.
The first one is the worst one.
I know.
The next two
Yeah, are
are
incredible.
the best Marvel films,
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
apart
man.
from Guardians of the Galaxy.
See, I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
They're in it.
Yeah, I know. I love Guardians. See, I don't know. I have a when it comes to Marvel, there's certain things I love, and like I love Spider-Man, but I think that's because I love Spider-Man as a character.
Have you
Prob-
seen the newest Homecoming? We
Yeah,
it, right?
we've seen it together. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll be great in it as well.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's just because I like Spider-Man as a character more so than
Well, yeah.
I like the first Iron Man because it was different when I seen it. And then after that, I just didn't really care
Iron
for.
Man 2 I didn't even like.
No, and then the third.
I
Iron
watched
Man-
it again. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it, but the first time I seen it, I was like,
That's
I
what
couldn't care
Whiplash in, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
couldn't
I didn't
less
care
the
about
first time I watched it.
And then just
Iron Man 3 I liked more than 2, but
Yeah.
like a lot of people didn't like it. and I
like
was
the Avengers, Thor, the Hulk. the
The
Hulk
newest
movies.
Thor.
I've seen all the Hulk movies, and I'm just like, oh, that's I like the Hulk.
For some reason, Hulk isn't getting new films though. Because
No.
the latest Hulk film was Edward Norton.
Edward Norton,
different
yeah.
fucking actor entirely.
That's right, yeah, because after that he was just in Avengers.
Yeah.
As that was Mark Ruffalo,
Mark
wasn't
Ruffalo,
it? Yeah. Thor, I haven't
Only,
even seen
only
Thor.
the latest Thor is the good one. The first two are okay. I mean, they're what do you call that? You know, they're
Oh, that's Ragnarok is the latest one?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's really good too.
I don't know, man. It's just I have a very set line when it comes to Marvel. I'd love to buy them all and just watch them all and be gripped
Don't
by
do
the
that.
world. No.
Don't do that. I remember reading a thing. I think it was when the second Avengers film came out, and it was like some theater over in America decided what we're gonna do is we're gonna do all the Marvel films all in order, right the way up, and then we're gonna drop the latest film. And basically, people were having none of it.
No?
Everyone went super excited, really happy to go see it. But then you realize there's a lot of fucking films to get through. You have to watch, starting with like, I think Hulk starts first because it's like chronologically the
Yeah.
earliest, and then you go through Iron Man, and then another film, Iron Man 2, and you're going through all these films, and some of them aren't great.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get to Infinity, you get to the latest one, the one you wanted to see in the first place.
You're just
and you're
tired at that
fucking
point.
wrecked.
Yeah, you just don't care at that
Can
point.
you imagine
Yeah,
watching all them films? You'd
That's
take
very
you
true, yeah.
ages. I think you should just watch the ones that are good.
Good. True, we could do that.
But that's why I think in the end I think Deadpool will win it, because you can just go like I could go to one of our friends who doesn't care a fuck about comic book films, about Marvel, about any of that, and just go Deadpool, it's a good film. Yeah, I'd go see it.
Very good movie.
Or if I said Infinity War, they'd be like, do you have to have seen the latest Thor? And the
Yeah,
latest
exactly.
whatever,
That's why
Captain
Infinity War
America.
puts me off so much. But no, Deadpool I'm incredibly excited for.
Yeah.
Any other big movies this year? Pretty sure there's something else.
Oh, there probably is. Those are the ones that are sort of latest coming up.
I can't think of it now.
We're forgetting about something obvious probably.
Big movies 2018.
I got nothing.
No. I'm trying to think of sequels to films that have come out. Nope.
No, there will be. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're literally just talking about those big three in May, and
big
two
yeah.
that are coming up real
Yep,
soon
obviously.
on the horizon. And obviously Black Panther, which we can't really comment about, but
Yeah.
killing it.
Yep, absolutely destroying the box office at the minute.
Which is really good, because I think now all the kind of weird Marvel films are outpacing the sort of standard.
The standard ones, yeah. People are liking that more and
They're
more
like
now.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok, and Black Panther, which are all kind of
yeah.
like, if you had pitched them,
They're what
like 10 years
they're
ago,
what
you'd
I'd
be
call
"Fuck off."
standalone Marvel movies, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know,
they
they're-
work as just their own films.
Yeah, exactly. Was Doctor Strange like that?
Kind of.
It didn't do incredible whenever I was working in the theater.
No, it's a pretty good film. Like
Mm.
it's serviceable, and there's interesting bits in it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
Is it like the Wonder Woman?
It very similar to Wonder Woman. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a good film, a good superhero film,
Yeah.
but not brilliant, not amazing.
That's disappointing.
I'd watch it again, but not in a hurry.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot to look forward to in May, though. Definitely.
Yeah.
Um,
What's the stuff coming? But that's films.
games.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've already discussed a couple of times in this podcast the games that we're excited for, but obviously we're getting closer and closer to that Far Cry 5 drop, which we are incredibly excited for. And especially with the multiplayer deals we were talking about beforehand, we're looking forward to that. I personally, D, am very excited now, thanks to, it's obvious once again, for Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. coming
Because
out in
that game
March.
just looks, I don't know, maybe it was just their video, their Let's Play, but it looks...
I think Sea of Thieves is going to be a game very much where you make the fun. So if you're
Yeah.
with a good group of people, you're going to have a fucking blast.
Yeah.
And if you're not, maybe you'll think it's a shit game.
Yeah.
There's not enough to do in it.
Yeah.
If you don't have the right people with you.
It's the Fortnite of the high seas.
Possibly. And like, I think it looks great from what I've seen of it. And
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been excited for it for a while.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I know I'll probably never get it and play it
No.
because it's all online.
Online,
I
yeah.
think it's all online.
Well, yeah, we're not sure yet. Hopefully they have some kind of
Anything really.
some kind of system link or LAN.
But yeah, like it's a really, really interesting concept. And just because you have to do everything, like you're not like a superhero in it. You're not like an RPG character
No.
where you can do all these different things. It's like if you want to go like find treasure or whatever, you gotta go like, get a map and like you gotta get your friend to like steer the ship while you're finding the
Well, you're
directions,
yeah.
I think it's really cool that they've done that, and like it's really genuinely cooperative rather
Yeah,
than just
Co-op
like,
based, like
with co-op features. It
Yep.
is built on it.
absolutely. I am very excited for State of Decay 2 thanks to your plays already, your Let's Plays already.
Yeah, I was looking up today because I was kind of thinking it would be soon. It said early 2018 is the release, but there's still nothing official.
Early,
On
I
the
think, would
release
still count to March, I think. But
Probably, but I
you'd
don't
definitely hear something.
We're
at
not
this
going to
point,
see it in
wouldn't
March, I don't
No.
think. We'd have a release date by now.
you? Spring.
I'd say it's going to be probably like May time, probably,
Yeah.
before we see it. And I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to again because it's co-op. I'm looking forward to us getting some
Yep.
co-op going with
Absolutely. And then we have hopefully Spider-Man at some point.
it. It's definitely 2018.
No.
Oh.
It's not confirmed yet, but there was obviously that leak that we discussed a
Yeah.
couple of that they think it could be September. But I mean, it came out. What was that? That was E3 last year. No,
I think
2
it was
years
announced
ago.
2 years ago. We seen
2 years
footage
ago.
of
We
it
seen
last
footage
year.
last year, so
Yeah.
you'd be assuming it would be this year.
Yeah, you'd like to think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, at the latest third quarter this year. Fall time,
Yeah.
winter time. We also have though
The Spyro trilogy remake, which I think
Dark
they did
Souls.
very well.
remaster. We have God of War 4. We have
So
Far
many
Cry,
good
obviously, that we talked about. We have Red Dead Redemption 2. And then
What a
what I'm
fucking year.
super excited for an idea is hearing not when, but hearing more about The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see it 2018.
We're not going to see it
Yeah,
2018.
but
We'll hear about it. I think we'll see it
a
late
lot of it.
2019, maybe 2020.
God, I hope they don't.
You hope they don't drag it out
It
that
has
long.
to be 2019, I think now.
Late 2019.
Because
I
it's
think
a
we'll see it.
problem. I think it's generally a problem if you announce a game too early.
Yeah.
And then don't release it for 4 or 5 years. That's
Mhm.
what happened with Crackdown 3 is probably coming out this year,
Probably.
right? And it's probably
Yeah.
if that game was announced like last E3,
Yeah.
that would probably be on that list
You'd
of
be
games we're
excited.
excited
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
But
But it
it's
was
been
announced like 3 years
6
ago?
years
4
ago,
years
like,
ago?
Oh,
Was it?
so long ago, Chris?
Fuck.
It was like back whenever the 360.
True,
not
actually,
the
because
360.
Crackdown 2 has been out this years.
No, it was back whenever the one was released. They were like, we're making Crackdown 3. We're like, oh, cool, that'll be a good game to play
Wow.
in a couple of years when it comes out. And that was like 2013, so like, it's fucking ages ago, or 14. It's 4
Wow,
years.
yeah.
But yeah, if it was, I think it would be a game I'd be going like, that looks like an interesting game.
Yeah.
But it's still not even looking like it's finished. And
No.
might even see it 2018
Yeah.
either.
Definitely not.
But yeah, I mean, there's some fucking crackers in that.
2018 is a massive year for gaming. Like 2017 was already huge. Everybody
Mhm.
goes on about how 2017 was like the biggest year we've seen. I think 2018 is going to be phenomenal. If we get those releases, if we get Spider-Man this year, it's going to be one of the best.
Do you know what we
years.
need this year? We need a unique IP this year. Because I think that game over there, Horizon Zero Dawn, was kind of the big fresh game
Yeah.
of 2017,
Yeah.
and like we don't have that yet this year.
No, I mean, do
We're
you
not
kind of?
expecting it this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you thinking Spider-Man? Maybe.
No, I was gonna say I don't even know why it was in my head. I was gonna say Fortnite, but it's not that it's fresh. It's just that it's something kind of new. But it's not even new because they've just taken it from fucking
Yeah.
PUBG.
And it was out last year.
Exactly, yeah. But
Sea of
absolutely,
Thieves maybe, but
we need like an IP, like
yeah.
just
Sea of
something.
Thieves could be it, but I don't think it will. Be
No,
it.
it'll not be
think
as big.
I think you need a single player game just to go crazy big.
Once
world.
again, though, Sony showing that they're going to absolutely dominate this year unless Microsoft come
think
out with
so.
some serious
I
crackers.
think Microsoft have already shown their hand for this year. I think they're going like we got Sea of Thieves coming. Obviously they're playing for this.
they don't
whole-
have Fable this year, don't they? That's just been
No,
announced.
That's just been
yeah.
rumored. I don't
Yeah,
think it's been
rumoured, yeah.
announced. But
Peter
they-
Molyneux in his
yeah, God, he's yapping on about it as well.
2 weeks time.
But yeah, I think Microsoft showed their hand already this year. They're like, listen, we got a good early lineup. We got hopefully State of Decay early on, and we got Sea of Thieves, and possibly Crackdown 3, and we're
Mhm.
going to throw them onto this Game Pass. That's kind of what they're running with, I think. Sony are going to probably sit back and just go, we're going to give the games we were preparing 2 years ago, we're going to give them room to breathe this year. Microsoft are probably in damage control trying to get games out for 2018, not
Yeah.
2019,
19.
because that's
Yeah.
by the time they made them changes internally,
You
that's
see, do you know what
the earliest it
you know
could
what
be
the thing
coming out.
is, right? If Sony come along and dominate this year, right? And it's like, so Sony dominated, well, Nintendo dominated last year, like obviously.
Well, yeah, it was kind of
But that, yeah.
split the spoils last year.
But in terms of like Sony did incredibly well, right?
Yeah,
Then they come along and dominate 2018,
Yeah.
and Microsoft, like you say, are like, right, it's okay, we're gearing up for 2019,
yeah.
and they come out with as many games as they want. If Sony drop The Last of Us in 2019,
yeah.
it'll not even matter
it'll
anymore.
blow it out of the
It'll just
water.
be like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
I think-
unbelievable. They just have that, like, that power, that kind of, just such a good catalog of games. Whereas, like, we're waiting on, like maybe another Halo at some point. If
We
they
get
do-
there'll be a Halo.
Yeah.
And there'll be another Gears. There'll definitely be those games.
like Gears. I'm obviously incredibly excited for.
yeah, I'll
but
play the fuck out of that
like,
game.
I'm still waiting. When do
Um,
you think, by the way, that we're going to hear anything about that?
I think like 3-year cycle. So when did 4 come out?
2 years ago?
Oh, could it be this year?
No, I think it'll be
19. That's
March
19.
2019.
Yeah, I think so.
Spring 2019. Did we
yeah.
get one of the Gears games like in spring, or have they always been October, November, December?
Judgment maybe.
Oh,
But
fuck.
we don't like to talk.
No,
about that.
oh yeah, no, that was September as well. I was gonna say 3, but 3
no,
was,
because
yeah.
no, I don't think. I think 2019. Maybe Microsoft will have some. They'll probably go with. They'll probably get a number of games out by 2019 because they've never had a number of games to release.
Yeah.
You know, Sony have had that consistently. We've had 3 or 4 games.
And then it's waiting to see what Nintendo
Every
do
year.
next. Like what Nintendo
It's-
are going to bring to the Switch.
I swear to God, Nintendo have it all in front of them. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
what-
they're going to dictate where it goes from
Yeah,
here.
what they can do with that Switch. Like, yeah.
They'll just decide. Okay, we're going to get.
I'm seeing so many fan concepts made up of games that we'd love to see. And I mean, if Nintendo realize this and realize what they
Yeah.
could do, like
They're gonna right. they
new
got
Super
the-
Mario Brothers
yeah.
Switch, Mario
Exactly.
Super Mario 64 remastered in the Switch, like that, game over.
Clean
Yeah,
up,
there you
like.
go. Here's your money.
Their first party games, they're gonna sell like fuck anyway because you can only play them on the Switch,
'Cause
right?
it's Mario.
But I think it's gonna be games like Doom and Skyrim that got ported over. They're gonna have to make decisions
Wolfenstein.
this year, like Wolfenstein. They're gonna have to decide we want Far Cry on the Switch,
Yeah.
and when they can make decisions like that, and when they can get games like that coming on
Yeah.
the Switch,
Oh, they're gonna dominate.
they will dominate.
Because they're only a console at the end of the day that you can take with you wherever you go.
That's it. Like
Once it gets to that point where you can literally take whatever new game is coming out with you on the Switch, within reason.
you'll probably have a console at home. You'll
Yeah.
probably have a PlayStation or an Xbox maybe.
Yeah.
And you'll play Far Cry on that, but you will almost certainly, if you own a Switch, you will have the same game bought a second time
If it gets to the
play on
point
the go.
where
It's like what you've done with Skyrim.
yeah,
You'll
exactly.
do it. I do it.
I do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you can imagine you could take Crash Bandicoot or something with you on the go on the Switch.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
I mean,
why
I'd be in
wouldn't
my
you?
element, like
It's I just think the Switch did so well, and like
or Spyro.
they could fuck it up though. I think the Switch.
You
know?
think?
I think they could.
Like
think
do
if they-
this
it-
fucking
yeah.
cardboard
If they
bullshit?
just decide like this year,
They just start playing on the gimmick of the Switch more than the actual games.
2017, they had big games, 2 big games, Mario Kart as well, and a couple of good ports, and it worked wonders for them. So if they rest on their laurels and go, well, we can work hard on games for 2019,
Yeah.
and leave a sort of barren period.
What if they kind of increase
lose
their online capability?
they can?
Do you think that'll even be worth it?
they've announced that the online they're going to start charging for it at the end of this year?
Yeah.
And I think when that happens, whenever they do start charging, I think their numbers will just.
It's
Sort
just
of
got to go
peter
back
out.
to Super Smash as well. We're obviously going to get a Smash game.
Right now. Oh, there's so much. It's weird. They can just take
Resident
their
Evil.
properties and put them out because
Wait,
it'll be a good game.
I'm waiting for Resident Evil on the
They'll
Switch.
put out a good game from one of their many properties,
like
and
Resident
it'll clean up.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
It's kind of like what Sony have. It's just like
Yeah.
we can just drop The Last of Us 2 whenever we decide.
Yeah.
Well, not when we decide, but whenever we can, and just drum up big numbers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like
It's exciting stuff. Like,
It
'cause
is
I
exciting
like
stuff,
whenever
like.
that we have 3 kind of big consoles that can all kind of.
yeah, they've all got
fight
something.
for
They've
supremacy.
all got something to fight for because Sony are sitting at the top going, "We got to keep this."
Yeah.
Right. Microsoft are like on the back foot, but they're doing a lot.
They're doing a lot.
They're
to
doing a
catch
lot of
up.
sort of
They have the
radical-
world's most powerful console, and they have
Yeah.
well,
They're making some pretty radical changes
Yeah.
like, with this whole Game Pass and
Yeah.
stuff like, and they're doing stuff that they would never have done.
no, because they know
position-
they have to keep up.
They have
yeah.
to catch up.
And then the Switch has just come along and just been like, yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, I'm just gonna come along and do whatever.
They're coming and
the fuck I
going like, we've got this new fucking
want." Yeah.
like portable console,
Yeah.
and we're gonna try and eat you guys.
Not to mention, on top of all this, the fucking PC Master Race becoming bigger and bigger
That's
every
it,
single
yeah.
year.
We don't even like. We're talking about console wars, like, and they're becoming less and less relevant.
I
like,
know, yeah.
every
The
year.
PCs are just like on the up and up. Like,
It's like, oh, it is excellent. Like, it's great to see. Like,
yeah, I love it. Like,
Oh, that's another thing as well that I didn't know and was pretty interested to hear. The Game Pass for Microsoft you can do on PC. If
Oh, it
the
works
game,
both ways?
If you game plays on PC, you
Excellent.
can do it in PC. So I think that might be what they end up doing in the end. Just going fuck it. We'll just do PC.
Mm.
Build your own PC and you can play Xbox games there. That's how they'll make their money because then they won't lose any more money on
no,
Xboxes.
wow, that's crazy. To think that is potentially where this could go. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy to think like.
oh boy, shivers.
But here 2018 is looking super promising.
It's looking
Game-wise.
very, very good. Game and film, There's
Yeah.
there's a lot of big stuff coming
We've
up.
got
this year.
we've got a nice set of films coming up shortly. Like so.
Yeah, nice set of films. We have games that are relatively well split out, to be fair. Like so.
One thing that we won't get in 2018 is Game of Thrones in any capacity.
Nope.
We're
Nope.
not getting the show, and George R. R. Martin has said you're not going to get the next book either.
No.
And it's like, what?
No way.
I don't even read the books, but I feel bad for the people.
For the
do.
people who are waiting.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I know. Yeah.
There's a Witcher TV show as well that's coming.
The Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I wonder. I hope
Polish
they-
director.
I would love if
that
that
guy?
was this year.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. To
They
see.
do it well. And what about the Hobbit becoming wasn't it the Hobbit or Middle Earth
The Hobbit can go and fuck itself.
getting a TV series? Didn't we talk about that?
Oh yeah, Middle Earth. Yeah,
Middle
TV
Earth,
series.
yeah.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit. I was talking about on Reddit, just reading and talking about the Hobbit films, and I was like, the more I think about it, the less I care about any of them.
The Hobbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about the Hobbit. The only time I care about the Hobbits is in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I don't care about their own little.
Well, just I mean, the film could have been good, but I just don't think it was
nah.
anywhere near that
No.
as a film. The more I think about it, the less opinion I have of it. Like,
Yeah. And saying that,
I won't
I
be
was looking
watching.
up at a couple of like different like themes and stuff for weddings. The One Ring theme came up a lot.
What?
Yeah, where actually there was a couple in America, obviously, and they had their the 2 rings and blah, blah. What I thought was really really cool was their cake was topped with the one white tree of Gondor. I just thought that was very
is
very
pretty
cool.
cool.
Like, yeah.
We were in Leeds. We went to this like armory museum, which is like all like old armor and like swords and shit
Yeah.
like that there. But they had like a Lord of the Rings section, tiny wee section, but it had all the swords. So
Brilliant.
you had Aragorn's sword, the
Brilliant.
whatever you call it.
Yeah.
You had Frodo's little one. You had Gandalf's one, which is badass. Oh, it was really cool.
That sounds like a great place to. That was in York.
That was in Leeds
Ah.
actually.
I was gonna say York has something, but
Yeah. York is stuff. It's good. You go to York for a day. I
yeah,
never look back.
I guess no.
Um,
No, a big year coming this year. Absolutely. Monster Hunter still kind of
yeah, still doing really really well.
still going strong from what I
yeah,
hear.
that's another one, and that's another one that's coming for the Switch.
Yep.
You know, so
Unbelievable,
That's what,
eh?
you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, if you have any, obviously listen to this, have any thoughts and opinions on what's going to be big, what's not, what you're going to play, what you're going to watch, get in touch with us. We'd just love to hear from you, even if it's not on our social media, just to talk and just we'll just talk about stuff.
We'll just chat.
Do that. We'll just chat. Just chit chat.
I will literally talk to anyone because I have no friends. No friends at all, Chris. And I need someone to talk to.
Thanks, D. Makes me feel real special.
You're my only friend.
Okay. It's all you need, D.
What is all you need?
Do get in
No,
touch
but
with
yeah,
us though.
get
Let
in
us know
touch.
what you think. Let us know what you're going to be playing or watching or not watching.
Refusing to watch on principle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that stuff happens. And yeah, we look forward to hearing from you. If you enjoyed this podcast or any of our previous podcasts, remember you can check them out over at youtube.com. Just search for Xite Gaming. Help us get to those 100 subs so that we will get our designated URL. That would help us
Earl.
out greatly. But if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Do hit the like button though. We're greatly appreciative of that. Thank you to everybody who has been tuning in thus far. And we're just very thankful to be back and doing this again.
Yep. We're going to be more regular from now. More consistent.
Yep, like my bowels.
Unlike mine. I had a nasty burrito.
The food. It's the food,
It's
D.
the fucking food.
I'm really itchy from my sunburn, by the way.
Oh, that's
Just
awful.
scratching.
You didn't have to mention that. It's gross.
Um, D, before we finish up this podcast,
Oh.
we have to get back into this. We are on week
Yes, I almost forgot.
6. We did one with Sinker.
Where's my piece of paper, Chris?
God, I don't know.
Because it used to be on this board, and then this board was used to clip up our green screen. Funny enough.
I don't know. Did it fall off? I have it in my notepad anyway, but I
Okay.
don't know what week we're on.
Week 5. I think it's week 5.
Yeah, it is week
Pretty
5.
sure because we did 3 weeks by ourselves, and then Sinker joined.
Sinker
in
joined
for
for
a
the
week.
Week 5, the Noah's Ark of food. Xite Gaming's Noah's Ark of food. The
Oh,
hypothetical
right.
flood that's coming to hypothetically kill us all. And hypothetically, 40 days, we are going to build a hypothetical ark and fill it with hypothetical food.
I think I know what one of yours is going to be.
God damn. You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and say it?
I don't remember it exactly, but it was like a Mexican pizza and.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, it
other
wasn't
stuff.
actually.
Oh, was it not? Oh,
No.
okay. Oh.
But I think.
Did I miss something obvious then? I just figured it was
Uh,
going to be your Taco Bell meal. Your Taco Bell meal.
no, actually, that's a good one. But no, But you've already put it in, I think. Haven't you put carbonara in?
Oh, it's in.
I'm
Oh,
glad.
it's there,
I'm
yeah.
glad that me and you are both buddies.
Yeah. All right. No, yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff in there already. So
Yeah.
to think about that.
I'm going to go ahead and just start this one off. I am going to put in chicken wings.
What type now?
I'm really into wings now, D.
Are
I
we
had a lot of
talking hot and
wings.
spicy. We talking.
I'm talking honey barbecue, and I'm talking some kind of.
Oh, that is a good choice.
Yeah,
That is
honey
delicious.
barbecue was absolutely terrific out there. I got Pizza Hut wings a couple of times, and then we had it like a Miller Sports Bar.
You're a real Miller guy now.
Fuck, like it's just so good, D. I don't know what it is. It changes me, but it has to be
chicken
served below freezing in a tankard. Otherwise, it's no good.
What's the point?
I know.
What do you
Really,
do with your
really,
life
like what's the point?
if it's not served like that?
I'm gonna put those in chicken wings.
Good shout. You know what I'm gonna put in? I'm gonna put in because I'm afraid I might forget about it, and it's
Okay.
sitting there in front of me. Refreshing, delicious Dr Pepper.
Dr Pepper.
We have to put drinks in, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Dr Pepper in.
Now I'm kind of considering that Baja Blast, but I don't
Right
think.
enough.
I don't know.
Could you live off it? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I could, but it has to come out of a fountain and I have to drink it with a straw. 'Cause I'm afraid of.
all of your
I
meals.
think you only get it out of a fountain, though, don't
all
you?
of your meals contain some very specific requirements. It's like I can only have Miller out of a tankard below sub-zero.
Yeah, well, it has to be, man. you know?
What's the point?
This is the way I enjoy things.
Yeah, so that's gonna be. I'm just gonna put that in just to have it because, man, like from I started up in Belfast, like
Yeah.
every single lunchtime I've got like a sandwich and a Dr Pepper.
Brilliant. What kind of sandwich?
It varies from day to day. Sometimes you get subs. Sometimes I get turkey in it.
Nice.
I get a bit of turkey.
Had a Subway
Different.
in America as well.
Is it the same?
Very different from here. It's a
Really?
lot fresher.
Eat fresh.
I don't think
Eat
that's their
fresh.
thing anymore.
Oh, is it not? It's
No.
eat fresh, eat fresh, eat fresh.
Then it used to be Have It Your Way, or it was Have It Your Way. Then it turned to Eat Fresh.
Eat fresh your way.
I think there was another one in there as well. I think it's a new one now.
Oh God,
Like
I can't keep up. Swear to God, I can't keep up with our corporate sponsors, Subway. Eat fresh.
no, I forgot. I am going to go with. See, you have pizza in there.
Yeah, but it's pepperoni pizza. Very specific pepperoni pizza.
That's very true. I would like to put in Olive Garden breadsticks, but I don't think. I mean, no. Let's go with Olive Garden breadsticks.
You're gonna go?
Yep.
Okay. You got a lot of a bunch of new food now for this. Is
I so much new food. I don't know why I didn't take up some snacks day. I brought a lot of food home. I bought another bag out there to take home. To take home.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. To
All
take home more
snacks.
stuff. Yeah,
fair play to you.
just full of snacks. Oh, I seen the Blue Man Group as well.
Oh, nice one. Is it good?
Terrific one.
Great.
Very good. But yeah, sorry, getting back to it.
Olive Garden breadsticks and it's me. Yeah. Oh,
Think
I want a
carefully
meal
now.
now. I want a meal this time.
Oh,
I gotta put a
a
proper.
proper meal.
We've got steak in, have we?
You have steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs. That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
shake and bake.
God, this is a tough one.
Is it?
This is a toughie. I'm trying to think of like what the best meal I had
In Leeds?
in the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
What is it?
In Leeds, as you say, I didn't have a great meal. I didn't have a single great meal in Leeds.
They're just all okay meals.
Okay, I had. We went to this Revolution de Cuba place. Apparently, there's one in Belfast now. We're gonna have to try this out.
Cuban food is supposed to be very good.
I got it's kind of like Mexican food, but they're kind of like a
Did you get a
more
sandwich?
barbecue kind of a thing to it. I did get a sandwich. It was a fajita sandwich,
Right.
which was delicious.
What
we
was on
also
it?
got tapas,
Oh, tapas, great.
and we got these hamburger like tortillas,
Yeah.
which were nice. And then I can't believe I'm blanking on the name, but Jesus fucking Christ, it was the most delicious. It was like the sauce it was soaked in. It was the most delicious fluid I've ever tasted in my
Like
life.
marinara, was it?
No, it was like a barbecue kind of a sauce. It was like sweet. It's kind of like soy sauce looking, but it wasn't. It was like a barbecue,
Teriyaki?
something like that. Yeah. God, it was lovely. Hey, it was absolutely delicious. I will find out. I will
Okay.
find that out for you. It was absolutely delicious. Hey, you could have just. It was like crack cocaine. It might have been
That
crack
good.
cocaine,
That good. Wow.
but I don't remember the name of it.
I do
so
enjoy me
can't
some
put it on
crack.
the list.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Just put crack cocaine.
crack cocaine. God, I'm really blanking on this last one. Hey, I'm going to have to get something.
You see, I don't know. I don't know if that's
A meatball sub, maybe,
hard to go wrong with a meatball sub.
isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
I'm not missing something obvious here.
No. But where's your meatball sub from? Not Subway. No?
No,
Yeah?
fuck it. No, I'm just going to go for the absolute classic. There's one thing that I will always, for the rest of my life, fall back on.
Yeah.
A ham and mayo sandwich,
Delicious.
right? On
Yeah.
50-50 bread.
Do you like 50-50?
Fucking love
I
50-50 bread.
hate
hey.
50-50.
Holy shit, I have come.
It's just like it just doesn't know what it wants to be.
I
And I'm
don't
like,
know.
make up your mind.
I have done a complete about face on it. Hey. I used to
Uh,
think, what's the point? Much like yourself.
yeah.
I wasn't a fan of brown bread, you see.
I do enjoy red
See, I
bread.
wouldn't just eat it because it's just a bit much for me. And then I started having 50-50 toast.
Yeah.
This is really nice. You actually get the nice wee taste of wheaten with it. And then from then, I've just I went full on for the 50-50 bread. Hey. And
I can't bring myself to enjoy that.
yeah, it is an unusual thing. You don't enjoy it when you first eat it, but then the more you taste the wheaten in it,
Don't know.
you really do.
Don't think so. I think I'll
So,
just stick to brown bread or
White bread.
white bread. I rarely eat white bread as well.
See, I would mainly eat white bread. That's probably why.
I just rarely eat bread.
I eat bread. Yeah, I eat bread all the fucking
Yeah.
time. Fucking hell. 50-50. Hovis 50-50. No brands. Just 50-50 bread.
50-50, half white, half wheat.
50-50 bread. Denny old style ham.
Nice.
Very specific. And
Hellman's.
Hellman's
Mayo.
mayonnaise. And iceberg lettuce.
Brilliant. Great choice. I'll have one of them.
Yeah?
Yep.
On 50-50 though?
No.
Yeah.
I'll just have the ham and lettuce and mayo. Good choices this week, D.
Grand. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
We'll add that to our previous list, and as the flood draws ever closer, hypothetically.
We should get like a whiteboard. That's the second pen I've dropped.
No.
Whoops. We should get a whiteboard. Anyway, up there we should just like fill the list up, and then every day we should get like a little blue marker and like fill up a wee meter. As
That'd
the
be
flood
good,
gets nearer.
Closer and closer.
Should do that. We're not gonna.
No,
It's an idea we
it's a
could
great
do.
idea, yeah. I can't help but think that someone out
Never
there
gonna
is
happen.
listening to all the ideas that we don't do, and they're coming up with a much better show.
No,
No,
not possible.
not possible.
If you are thinking of much better ideas, well, let us know.
Oh.
If you're looking at me and going like 50-50 fucking bread,
Like
are
me.
you serious? Let me know in the comments, and I will tell you why you're wrong.
Have you any closing thoughts?
I don't. I very rarely do these
I
days.
really have to pee. Oh, I have a closing thought. D, I made it through the entire holiday with my
Without
phone
peeing.
on rides, in and out of lockers, to water parks in the wet, blah, blah, blah. I got home and I dropped it straight on the street and it broke.
You're joking.
Swear to God, look, D, what
Fuck's sake.
I'm an iPhone wanker until the end of the week.
Oh, man. What is that for?
Probably. I hate this. I don't even know how to work it, D. I hate Apple.
Let me see it. Is it a 4? Nah, it's not a 4. It's not. Oh, is it a 4?
It is a 4, I think.
It's an iPhone, so.
I hate it.
You
Well,
know.
it's my being. I despise it. It's so small. It's so. I hate the operating system. I hate everything about it.
I had an iPhone for exactly 2 days. No, 1 day. I got it on a Sunday. I took it up to university on a Monday. I went out Monday night. Never seen it again.
You serious?
Swear to God.
My God.
Just had. I was all excited about it too. I got like a bitchin' score on Flappy Bird back in the day.
Back in the day of
What?
Flappy.
Never know. It'll
I-
never be told.
I hate this. This is my brother's old phone, and I despise it. I
That is what iPhone 4s in particular are these days. They're backup phones.
I
Very
hate it.
popular as that.
I am.
Are you gonna get a new phone?
No, I'm getting mine fixed at the minute.
Okay.
It's in the store getting fixed. It's going to take me until Thursday, and it's going to cost me £170.
Oh, that's a lot.
Samsung are quite dear, and they have to be kept overnight.
See,
for
whenever it gets to
clamping
that
and
range,
blah,
I
blah,
would be thinking, I just like fuck it, I'll just get a new phone.
blah. See, I will get a new phone, but the new phone I want is like 400.
And
And
I paid like just under 400 for that, and I think that was I'm quite happy with that.
I want
purchase.
the S7. I bought Ashley the S7 for her birthday, and it's a tremendous phone.
S8. It's a beautiful phone as well.
S8, it's great, but
It's
it's only
like 500.
slightly faster than the S7.
Yeah. Oh, but it's a much like the screen.
The screen's
It's like
tremendous.
sex.
And
The S9 specs have been revealed,
yeah.
and it kept the headphone jack.
Yeah.
We
Delighted for that.
We did it. Read it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got to do this week. I got to do that.
Gotta get a new
And
phone.
I forget what else I have to do. I need to talk to James Sinker about meeting James Sinker at some point. We haven't seen that guy in quite a while.
Yes. it's true.
Need to talk to
We were supposed to do a podcast, he and I, and that didn't materialize.
J Squared.
J
J
Squared.
Squared will happen at some point. Even if I have to sit behind camera and just be the camera guy while
Yeah.
J Squared happens, I'll do that.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
I bought a new watch, D.
Oh, that is
Smartwatch.
clean.
Yeah, it's I got it hooked up to all my shit. So I got
It's circular. I fucking love that.
no new notifications at the minute. It's very, very cool. It's a Fossil smartwatch. I got all my apps and stuff that I need on there. I can write, I can text, I can
so clean.
do whatever I need. Yeah, it's very, very
That
nice. Dude.
looks really, really nice. I didn't even know it was a smartwatch until you obviously tapped it and whatnot.
Yeah, because I
You
think
gotta-
I hooked it up to our like Facebook or
Oh,
our
yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
or YouTube and stuff. So I've just been getting all the notifications and replying to some comments
And you
through my
like,
watch.
Swipe.
Yeah, it was very handy walking around parks and stuff. It just saved me from taking out my phone. I could just leave my phone. In the
I've always
bag or
thought,
whatever,
I've always
so-
liked the idea of a smartwatch.
Mm.
I've just never convinced myself that I needed enough to actually go ahead and
Yeah.
buy one.
Yeah. Well, I
So,
did because we went to the premium outlets, obviously, and it's just so cheap down there. So I was like, what else? I was gonna say, yeah, we need to meet Ryan True Gamer again because he's been in touch with me and asking if we want to meet up and get a couple of drinks and stuff like that. Next Saturday, by the way. Dave.
Saturday. Yeah.
We're gonna podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast. After the podcast, I think we may be going for some drinks down in our local for our engagement and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting because we had a similar idea, the boys and I,
Yeah.
about next Saturday.
Yeah.
To do something much like that. Is this one of their ideas? No, or this is unrelated.
I think it could be something to do with Joe Brand. I'm not.
Oh
entirely
right.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So you want to do that?
I was gonna say that after the podcast.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
oh, excellent. Well, you can say it after the podcast.
yeah, I'll say it after the podcast.
How was D&D?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Last night was actually very, very good.
Yeah.
We killed a giant.
Wow.
We didn't kill a giant. We fucking butchered a giant.
Serious?
What happened is, Chris, this giant, he was like 17 foot tall, and he also had like a 6 foot tall wolf sort of hound.
Okay.
And we sort of went up to his cave, and I sneaked up to the entrance of the cave,
Of course, because
And
you're an
then-
archer.
and then the two fellas who were in my party tried to sneak up as well.
There. Yeah.
As it happened, they were wearing like chainmail, so it
Oh.
was like, and whatever was sleeping in the cave woke up and
Yeah.
came out. Turned out it was the wolf. We were expecting it to be the giant, and I actually cleaned up. I stealth attacked it, and I like fucking dived up to it and just stabbed him about 6 times in
Nice.
the fucking neck, and then I landed and I rolled and I hit him with a bow arrow as well.
I love the way that all you did was roll dice, but this is the story.
I
and it
know,
sounds
yeah.
So cool.
I cleaned up, and then the other guy in our party, he went up and finished it off, just fucking slit his
Nice.
throat. And at that point, I had an idea. I was like, you know what we should do? This is the giant's hound. We should call him out. So we decapitated the hound, set its body on fire, and stuck its head in a pike.
No way.
Stuck it up, and then we started howling at the top of the mountain to try and goad him out.
That's brilliant.
And it worked. Out comes the giant, and I did not realize this at the time, but
Mhm.
apparently giants in the world of D&D are not fairly intelligent, but not. I thought they were just like
Like
brutes.
dumb. Yeah.
He came out and he was like talking, and I was like, I immediately felt really, really bad.
For killing this
He came out
giant.
weeping. He was like, "Why?
No way.
Why did you kill it, my dog,
Ah,
my best friend?" And,
D.
and I was like, "Oh," and we didn't just kill it. We burnt it, stuck its head in the pike, and fucking called you out.
We left not alive.
Needless to say, we angered him and we had to kill him as well. And
Ah.
a couple of times he kind of like went to us like, "Why did you do it? Why did you do it?"
Did
And
you decapitate him?
we decapitated him too.
Fuck's sake,
We had to
gee.
take his head back as proof that we killed him. We did all that, and
Excellent.
when we got back, we had to go back to like the lands of this like little fucking frogman thing,
Right.
some weird race of animals,
Okay.
and we got a bunch of gold, but we didn't want to give him the gold. He said
No.
he was going to take whatever he wanted out of our like earnings.
Yeah.
So we came up with a master plan. We took one of our party, give him all the stuff, and says, "You go over here and you hide." He could cast like an invisibility spell or like a silence spell, so he couldn't be like heard. And we went on with the giant's head and said, "We killed the giant, but there was no gold." And your guy was like, "What do you mean there's no gold?" There was no gold. And one of our party members died, and like we're kind of pissed off. We just want to get out of here. And then, as it turns out, they found the guy who was hiding. He came up behind the rest, and we were like, "Fuck
Oh my
sakes!"
god.
We caught out. So then I just sort of like randomly went, "Oh no, fuck that guy! He's a no. We don't want to see him here.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I want to see the side of him." And then I let on as if that guy betrayed us, the guy who was in
Yeah.
our party. And then we convinced the king that he betrayed us, took all the gold and all the valuables and stuff, and that we should take him back to like the High King in Dublin. It's based in Ireland. back to the High King in Dublin,
Okay.
and then he can be punished there.
Brilliant.
And we had to deceive him and all to do that there, and it worked out.
Brilliant.
And then I had hidden
Con man.
one like very valuable thing on my body, and I managed to do like a sleight of hand check so they couldn't spot it on me.
Yeah.
And then just as we were leaving, one of the guys said, like, you know, oh, we have this necklace. And I was like, no, we don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. And he's like, and then the king went, a necklace? I didn't see a necklace. And then we got caught out. So we had to fucking give up our necklace as well.
Man, it sounds like it's so intriguing, the story already.
The
just
shit that
listening
can
to
happen, hey.
Yeah.
At the end of all of this,
Yeah.
and I swear to God, we must have spent a good half hour. The game essentially was over. We were like just going back to the base
Yeah.
and setting our shit down, get ready for the
Yeah.
next time
Yeah.
we'd meet up. And the DM was just like, Jimmy Brown, he was just like, you can go into like the local tavern. So we did, and we had a couple of drinks. And for a good half an hour, we just sat talking shit, acting as if we're drunk.
Drunk.
It was fucking hilarious. Talking
Brilliant.
absolute nonsense. It was just us taking the piss.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun, hey. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kudos to Jamie for doing that.
You'll have to
'cause
join us for
I-
like,
I
because
would love
the
to.
main sort of mission hasn't even started yet. Jamie's been kind of
Oh,
postponing
I could
that.
be the rogue warrior.
Sure.
Lone wolf. I won't get decapitated.
We
though.
killed your family, your brethren.
My cousin
Yeah,
by blood.
that's it.
Excellent.
But yeah, we'll hopefully get like a couple of us for like the big one. that we're
Yeah,
gonna
that'd be great. It'd be very
Oh,
good.
that was
No, I would
D&D.
love to. Just obviously with the first one I wasn't there, and then I've been away for the last couple of weeks. So
do. Yeah.
excellent. Yes,
We'll
kudos
make
to
it
Jimmy
happen.
Brennan for doing that
Yeah,
because
and he does an excellent job, by the way.
takes a lot.
He
to,
had a map again, all drawn out for us.
to be a
and
great DM.
he had twists and he had empathy. He made us feel things. Christopher, it was
He
excellent.
made you feel things that no other DM ever made you feel.
Yeah. I didn't know I had this range of emotions.
How, like 20 said a day? You have 20 emotions.
20. And now I have 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been another absolutely immensely pleasurable evening. Thank you for finding this podcast and listening to us yet again. Do keep up to date. We will have another podcast coming at you next Monday. We are back to regular scheduling.
Yep.
And hopefully by the start of next week, we will have a whole host of new content ready to hit you up with over the next
Therefore.
coming weeks, and just as we progress with the channel. Get in touch with us, let us know what you think. Do keep sending us your questions. It doesn't matter what time of the day, on what format, just get in touch. We'd love to hear them. Thank you all for checking out this podcast. Thank you to everybody that we mentioned, and we'll see you all very, very soon.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.